One.
What's going on, my people? You already know what time it is. When you hear the sound of my voice, that means it's time for another episode of the Pregame Podcast. This is episode 292, and my name is Wole, your host, with my two amazing co-hosts. Queen Bre Bre is in the building. J Papi is in the building. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling on this day before Christmas Eve?
Feliz Navidad, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Happy Kwanzaa on a Monday too, nigga. But yo, the year's almost over. We got one more episode of 2022, and then we in 2023. Yo, that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Did you guys? We'll do this now, and we'll probably jump into it more next week too. Instead of doing like a traditional check-in, do you guys feel like the goals that you set for yourself you accomplished and checked off the list?
No, honestly.
What? So you said no. J Papi said no.
I said no.
What goals did you set for yourself this year?
In my whiteboard, I wrote a few things about paying off some debts, losing the body weight, and I think was to at least post 25 blog on YouTube, and did not complete not a single one of those things. However, other things came to my life that was of a blessing that I was really appreciative of. So, it was not written, but I'm just glad I was able to enjoy those unexpected blessings.
Okay. Would you like to go into detail as to what those blessings are, sir?
Well, I'm not gonna say them all, but the few that does come to mind is one was able to get that promo at my job with the new title positioning, so that's really plus. Mm-hmm. Just a couple more months, and then easily could transition to other company and really make bread out of that titlement. Two, joining the Pregame Podcast because it was not.
What? All right. Take off your top. Show us your boobs.
Let him finish.
It was not written, but it was, I just.
God wanted you here, mother sucker.
Yeah. I don't know much about God, but I'm just glad.
Oh, wow. You're the Christian on the fucking crew. Out of the crew.
We all went to church, so it's not.
Yo, what kind of, what was in that weed that you gave us?
We all went to church.
He's a wildin'. He said, we've all been to church.
Take your hand off your hip. He is shooting from the hip.
Yo, pow, hip fire, nigga. No aim assist.
I just want to let the people know that I am feeling good right now. And so yeah, joining this was not written, but I'm just glad I went with the flow. And lastly was, reapproaching photography and taking it much seriously than I was before. So really excited about it.
Glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing, bro. And also congrats on taking a step further to solidify your photography brand. I jumped on the last 35, 40 minutes of the newbie podcast that you was on this morning or this afternoon. Yeah. Brother, that dude was dropping gems.
He was.
I hope he was writing notes at the beginning.
It's on the live stream, so I could just
just run it back. Yeah. But like he was dropping gems, bro. And like as a photographer, I'm glad that he did the research for you as part of like the consultation to show you exactly what the photography market looks like and where the money is at, bro. And you are in a key position where you could take advantage and fucking knock these motherfuckers over the top of the head with your skill set, bro.
I told him 2 years to try to be more of a full timer, and he said I could probably do it by end of 2023. So
100%.
He's really like challenging me to see if I really like push myself with the knowledge that he shared with me. So I'm really excited about that. Also, shout out to Autopilot. He's also got me in his podcast with a lot of his episodes. So those are going to be dropping in January too. So I did not expect it to be like the interviewer, usually part of the interviewee or behind the scenes. So it was kind of cool to be on the other side and fully experience that. But yeah, the Newbie podcast, man, I can't wait to go to their conference on January 9th.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, he's directing
part of it.
Yeah,
that's
he's directing
part of it. Okay,
yeah.
That makes more sense.
So
the guy knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about for sure. And you guys had a really good conversation.
I hope so, because I was in it, but not in it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
what you mean?
Because it was 11 a.m. I didn't eat anything. I haven't drank my coffee. I only just woke up, took my sister to work, and then just showed up, made myself a little bit pretty, and just, nodded.
He threw on one of his good Easter shirts.
Sure did.
One with the collar?
Yeah. He had a collar on.
I had a collar.
Buttons.
Nah, because I saw
it was green, white, and blue. It was striped.
Whoa. It was a beige, blue, and white.
Well, the beige looked like green. On the camera.
Well, I blame Apple for that, but it was really dope. It was really, really dope, and I was just really happy about it. And Udi, that's what I was gonna say. Udi is gonna be joining me to fly out to Tennessee, so
word.
Can't wait. Really excited.
Glad both of you guys are taking that step up, man. You're gonna come back hungry and not as humble, but that's fine because y'all niggas need like everybody needs to understand, right? Like, and I've been saying this for a long time. Like, you motherfuckers is dope. And I tell her with the poetry shit, you have to write more. You have to perform more. Like, you just have to. And Bre's been networking and putting herself out there, and she's gonna be running her own fucking shows. Whenever she wants, she got rooms. Because of who I am, I get access to venues all the time. Yeah, so if I got it, y'all niggas got it, bro. Like, 100%. There's no more of this. We obviously have to be humble to ourselves and to the people that are around us, but we also have to tap into what makes us fucking good at the things that we're amazing at.
100%.
We just have to. Because there's a lot of bum ass, lazy, corny, popping niggas out here.
Sure
and
is.
Niggas is being used as a general term for women and men. There's a lot of whack niggas out here that are popping. There's no more of that whack shit next year. There's no more of that next whack shit now. From now until as long as I'm in Rhode Island, nigga, we wildin'. Niggas gonna put respect on our name.
Respect.
We 1,000% have the resources to be able to compete. We're already doing it with the nightlife shit, and I think that's where people get confused and be like, "Oh, well, let's do the nightlife thing," and that's the cap. We got motherfuckers out here that are syndicated in retail store and over 80 retail stores across the fucking country off of their merch. We got an athleisure brand. CEO here in Rhode Island, went to Providence schools, nigga. Nigerian born. We got motherfuckers who grew up here, went to classical, just won the World Series. We got 6 other athletes. We got four African niggas in the NFL right now. One on the Jets. 2 on the Jets, both Nigerian. Kawiti Pay, Liberian on the Colts. And then there's another nigga, I forgot what team he on. He's also African. Then we got a white boy on the Lakers fucking G League team. And then we got some other white boy that's playing for the like, come on, bro. We could do this shit. We got a nigga from Middletown that's the coach of the Celtics right now.
Not too crazy about him.
It doesn't matter. The fact that he's from the 401 and we got him. Like, we don't gotta say, oh, Blue Cantrell and John B. We don't gotta say them niggas no more. That was a long time ago. We got new examples of motherfuckers that are out here popping, son. So we gotta do it. We gotta stop. Success is on the other side of fear. Niggas gotta stop being scared, bro. Fuck that.
That was a bar.
It is. Fuck that.
Did you smoke with us?
Nah, dog. That's a love seat, nigga. I can't even sit on that shit unless I'm in love. Nah, I'm not on that shit. But Bre, what were your goals for this year? How many of them did you accomplish? And, how you feeling overall about how this year went for you?
Honestly, I'm not mad at this year.
Why not?
Because I achieved goals that I didn't even set.
Okay.
And things.
What are some of those goals? Share with us.
New job.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. True.
New car.
Let's go.
True.
Big opportunities.
True.
A whole bunch of new people. Same people.
Yep.
Some trimmed some of the fat. Like, this is a good year.
Yeah. Whole lot of gang shit. What, you cold, nigga?
Yes.
Bre got her coat over her legs like she's a 95-year-old woman.
Pasta.
Okay.
Golly.
I mean, you can keep your legs warm. Don't let me shame you.
No,
Cold shame
if
you.
you were comfortable, you were comfortable, girl. Don't change for nobody.
Yeah, fuck me. I ain't shit.
But yeah, this was a really good year. I sit and I reflect, and it's easy to get caught up in the moment of like what's happening now. And I think that I returned to work this week, and I've been having a really good week.
That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Awesome. Anything else you want to add?
No, I just feel like I was in a dark place when I was injured, and I was up.
Mm-hmm.
And coming back, I'm looking around like, damn, all right. And I think prior to this, I do think everything happens for a reason, because prior to this happening, I was going like on autopilot, and I didn't recognize that I was going on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I crashed, and I took some time, and now I feel like I feel like everything happens for a reason. That's it. That's
for
what
sure.
I feel like. I feel like I
100%.
needed to hit a pause button. And
Yep.
it was like, oh no pause. Stop.
Yeah, all the way.
Sometimes we need it.
Stop what your raggedy ass is doing is lay down and go to physical therapy.
Sometimes a good reset just give us a whole different perspective in life.
Word, 100%. So I achieved every single goal I set out for myself this year.
Round of
Every
applause
single
for
one.
that.
Absolutely.
Congrats.
Every single one. On a career 9-to-5 level, I wanted to facilitate 3 gigs by myself, 3 professional development gigs by myself. I was able to do that. I actually surpassed that number, and I've done 5. Get a raise, did that. And then also start official merch, a merch site for not only my comedy brand, but for the pod. Did that. Knocked that all out before the summertime, nigga. I'm out here. Before June. And then in terms of my comedy website, it exists. I am not pushing it because I gotta pay somebody to finish it. But it exists, and that was my last goal. And just, and the last thing was getting this platform to a place where I can truly not have to worry anymore about the quality of content. I mean, the quality of the audio and all of this shit and equipment and all that. And so Josh and Bre, want to thank y'all both for, Josh for agreeing to jump on and be part of the crew. Bre for being consistent and sticking with a brother and, being in the trenches with me through all of the bullshit that we've been through the last 4 years. And, we here finally, bro. Like, I cannot express how much I do not give a fuck about the things I can't control. I cannot express how much I do not give a fuck about any of that shit. And I also cannot express how grateful I am for the things that I have. Because today, I went to the new Warming Center at the Armory. First time I ever been in that building. That fucking place is enormous. But just looking at all of those homeless people and the different ages and the different faces and the different generations of people who life has fucked with them so bad that they literally gave up, or family gave up on them, or loved ones gave up on them, or whatever. Like, there were people in there that were like 19, 18 years old by themselves in there with folks that are like 50, 60, 70. Motherfuckers who are 40 but look 80 because of drugs and shit like that. People that look like me and Josh, you know what I mean, in complexion, that are our age, men, clearly are suffering from some type of bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or some shit like that, and that are like in and out of personalities, nigga. And I was only there for like 20 minutes. So I want to shout out everybody that is working in that space and all the people that brought that together. Shout out to Enrique Sanchez, man. 26 years old, state rep, you know, knocked out a fucking incumbent, Anastasia Williams, who's been in that role for 20 years and did absolutely nothing, and is a notorious villain, nigga. But in her story, she's the hero, which narcissism is a motherfucker. So, like, this kid is 26. The paint ain't even dry on his victory, and he's already doing the Lord's work. And he was doing it before, and now he's like really trying to get to it. And then also shout out to Eileen from Amos House, because they're running all the shit over there and coordinating the donations and stuff with the food and the snacks and the water for all the people that are staying in the space. And, you know, just seeing that, man, just reaffirm I got nothing to complain about.
Beautiful.
At all.
That's beautiful.
Nothing. Mom's alive. Dad's alive. Both healthy. Brother's alive. Healthy. You know what I mean? Lost my grandmother last year, but on Sunday, we gonna all get together and have our first full holiday together since she passed, because motherfuckers was avoiding it because of drama. A family member that I don't even get along with like that anymore suggested, yo, we all need to get together. It's long overdue. I want to be with my entire family, and I'm gonna pay for the food. I'll pay for everything. I want surf and turf. I'm gonna get steak. I'm gonna get shrimp. I'm gonna get lobster. I'm gonna get all this shit. I'm like, okay, that's how you feeling? Let's see how Sunday turned out. But I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, this shit is too short, bro. It's too short to be sad. It's too short to be fucking feeling sorry for yourself, nigga. You can do that shit. Real talk. Whatever it is you need to do, tell 2 people that you know are not going to judge you and say, yo, you got that. Let's go. How can I support? Period. I was at work, nigga. I could get in trouble for watching a podcast, but you're my nigga. And this is something you really want to do. So that 35 minutes, my boss ain't going to fire me. It helped that she wasn't in an office and she's in Virginia with her husband, but it don't matter. I still got 2 new team members that are work. I'm the number 2, bro. Like, they respect me. They look up to me as a supervisor, and I'm not. So I have a certain way that I need to carry myself at all times. But that you said this is what I want for Christmas. Can you jump in, throw in a light? I bet. That's easy. Support. That's 35 minutes of my time to support my friend trying to better himself and learn how to brand his business of photography. I've been talking to you about this for months. I know you tired of hearing my mouth, nigga. I know it is. You're like, okay, well, whatever. Every time we have guests in here, oh, this is nice. I want to take photos. Hello? What do you see the camera bag next to this nigga? Right here.
Facts.
This is the guy that you hire. Oh, I'm thinking about doing a podcast. Bitch, you in a podcast studio. Him. Pay him. And that's why I'm like, yo, set a fee, $200 a month. 4 episodes a month, audio, video. Well, audio. You want video, nigga? That's an extra $100. And he'll do that shit for you.
All price could be modified too. Just
yeah. But it all depends. Yo,
he said, hey, yo, look.
Yo, Josh.
I want to bring people.
No, Josh. No cap. What you don't understand is that is like 200% below market value.
It is.
Bro. We're not doing that. It is, but I'm not. No.
It's too.
No, because the people that want the service for real will pay it. That's the thing, bro. Part of what I do in my in my 9 to 5, it's all corporate. It's all marketing. It's all branding. It's all professional development. It's all team building facilitation, nigga. Trust me, I'm in that world, dog. If you set your price and you say, this is what it costs for my services, the skills that you know you have, that they don't have, that they want from you. If they really want it, they will pay it. There's none of that, oh, no, I don't want to burn people. No, you're not. You're only burning them if you say $200 a month, you'll get 4 episodes recorded.
I had never said burning. I just want to attract more people.
No, you started your lips to say burning. Did you hear burning?
I did not. You heard burning?
He said burning. You said I
don't
want to burn.
Too, like
You're so stupid. nice deflection, nigga. But I got your ass. We got his ass. No, bro, you're not burning.
It's not burning. It's more about attraction. And currently with the inflation and the recession and whatever.
So prices are negotiable because depending on who's paying is gonna depend on how much he charges, but he's not gonna.
People are not buying equipment. Like at my company, well, where I work at, our sales drop tremendously. It's the worst of the worst because of the whole situation that occurred because of the war. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
not a lot of people are like, and I respect you and I appreciate you, like your confidence and belief in me with that price point. I'm forever grateful for that. I'm just saying, due to the circumstance outside of what we're seeing,
Understood.
I gotta try to at least go a certain percentage down just to get people in
the door.
Just get them in the door.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna push back again. There are people that have been on this podcast that can afford to pay that without flinching. And for the folks who can't, on the side, you do that. You barter with them. All right, boom.
Yeah.
You know, for you, we'll give you 50%.
Y'all are saying the same thing.
Yeah, no.
We are.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not mad at what he's like speaking to life. I'm not mad at that.
You just want to be affordable.
I'm just being more flexible. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could get people in the door, and then after a while we'd be like, all right, due to certain time, we gotta, bump it up, but slowly. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do get
You're
those
offering
50,
your services on a sliding scale.
Yeah.
Yes, but like,
Yeah.
all right, so to that point, right?
Okay.
And I don't want to stay on this, so we can finish after this.
Sure.
But legit, you went to a black-owned business that was formerly a white-owned business that's a staple in our community for a very long time. And sure, the prices stayed the same, if not went up a little bit. Quality of the product that you purchased was fucking trash, right? So, and they kept the prices the same. The branding didn't change. We know where this is at. We're going to go because we know we're familiar with the brand, like Coke, Pepsi, Nike, whatever. And the fucking product was not worth the brand. It didn't match up to the brand. So, my contention to both of y'all is this. Starting in low and going up higher, I get it. I understand. I really do. Because you don't want to feel like you're taking people for their bread. On the flip side of that, though, there are so many people out here that are doing well. And there's a lot of niggas that are trying to break into our industry of this podcast shit. And if one of our co-hosts, if our engineer has a skill set to engineer all of their podcasts and says, yo, $200 a month will get you 4 episodes. That's once a week. And here are the days that I can do it. That's it. Take it or leave it. There ain't no negotiating the price because you don't have the skills to do what I do. And you don't want to spend the money and invest in the equipment, which he's already done. He's done 90% of the work for you. All your goofy ass has to do is show up, sit in these seats, and record and talk. He hits record, not them. Mm-hmm. So it's not a lot. It's not.
I also believe that different things bring different value.
For
right?
sure.
So if there's a lack of resources but an abundance of character and talent, you say, what can we do?
Facts.
100%.
Which is why I want to have a meeting with the management so we can get CC Media popping, because we are going to do our own version, our 401 version of Defiant Digital and ADD. We're going to do that. That is my main goal for next year. On top of doing more shows and, finding somebody that could come in and do video for us, okay, support Josh on that front. That's 2 of my goals. But, nigga, we going to be out here. It's going to be annoying. We're going to go out and we're not going to have to pay for drinks. We're going to get 30% off tabs. Like, it's going to be like that. Trust you me. I went out yesterday, didn't have to pay for shit.
Nice.
Didn't have to pay for shit. I made $180. I only spent $20. That's it. Every drink that I got, minus the 1 round that I bought in the second spot after I left my show, that was it. Niggas buy me drinks wherever I go now. That's off the strength of me being supportive and just showing up. And also being an amazing comedian. But that's neither here nor there. I support everybody. And if you're a quality human, I will continue to support you. If I feel like you're half-assing it or you're doing it for the clout, you get 1. Everybody gets 1, like Spider-Man, nigga. Thanks, Spider-Man. Everybody gets 1. You get 1. I'll buy you 1 fucking shitty merch item 1 time. I'll buy your hat 1 time. If I meet you and I see that you're trash, I'll never give you any of my money again. I'll go to 1 concert or 1 show of yours 1 time. If you're dope, like a Scribe or Big Frank, I'll keep going to see you and support you. All the time. All the fucking time. But if you're trash, you'll never get my support again, bro. You'll never get my support again. But anybody who I meet in this state, if they are creative and have a talent or is trying to do anything outside of their 9 to 5, you're supporting their dream. And if they're genuine with their ability to actually want to do that thing, whatever that is, I am going to pour into you, whether that means my time, my money, my energy, or just a word of encouragement. Because that costs me motherfucking nothing. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And because I have that mindset, I don't expect that from other people because they ain't me.
Okay.
I haven't.
There's only one you.
That's it. They're not me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure both of y'all have people that you would support without question. And I'm sure that there's people like, nah, I don't fuck with them. Period. I don't need to know why. Somebody that we all know that we've been around a few times. He happens to be a manager at an establishment that we've been to a bunch of times. I don't see him get into disputes with a lot of people. I think he's one of the nicest people that I know. He's a sweet guy. I'm a sweet guy. I'm also an asshole, but I'm a sweet guy. He's way sweeter than me. You're sweeter than me too. Like, you guys are like really nurturing and like caring human beings and are very empowering when you speak to people in a much softer way than I am. I'm like, yo, you got this, bitch. That's my energy. That's my energy. Y'all know that. But this dude, I watched him literally, a dude that he worked with extended his hand. They all came to the place where we went. They were all chilling. He extended his hand for dap. This nigga looked at his hand, looked up at him, and then went like that. Bro. The audacity.
Damn by you.
The balls. And the dude, always harmless. Literally a butterfly, bro. Like, he's like, it's like when a ladybug lands on you and you start to, because you think it's a beetle and you're like, oh, ladybug. It's one of those. He's one of them. He's a ladybug, dog. But when I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? I had questions. I had to ask, yo, why you do that? Y'all got beef? What's up? Is it like some serious shit? Do I got to knock the nigga out, hit him with an uppercut? What's going on? And he was just like, bro, it's no beef. It's not even something that I would waste my breath to explain to you because he's so not even worth that. This nigga wasn't even worth his words, bro.
His breath. His
a nigga that he worked with. So whatever that man did to him, crazy.
Had to be.
Even a nigga that pisses me off is worth a couple words. He said he's not even worth my breath to explain. Like, he's just that lame to me, bro. I was like, fuck. That's crazy.
That bars.
That is bars. That nigga he spoke to my spirit. I was like, yo, I gotta stop being mean to the niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm mean to a couple niggas, but I gotta be mean to the nigga. God damn. He looked at his hand, looked at his face, and went like that. Waved him off, and dude just like pulled his hand back and walked away. Because he ain't about that. Like, he ain't confrontational. I was like, wow. This nigga said he ain't even worth the words to explain, like, why. He's just lame. He's just lame, bro. And I don't fuck with him. Like, this, and the guy I'm talking about don't even cuss. He don't cuss like that. Cool dude. Always mad humble. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? If this nice ass nigga can be that cold blooded, then I need to be more. And I feel like I am cold blooded, but I'm more like I don't fuck with that nigga. But I'm not gonna make it. Hey, Josh, Bre, you know that person? I don't fuck with them. That's the type of person I am. But this nigga had no idea. They sat right next to us, dude, the whole night. We're dancing and shit. Everyone's having a good time. Me and my man's that curved the old dude. We chilling, dog. Damn. Gus was DJing. It was a vibe. Gus was fucking it up.
Shout out to 1221.
Yes, he was fucking it up at the new Nara, nigga. Fucking up them turntables. I could not believe that, bro.
With this the drummer too.
This nigga said bye to everybody at the table but this dude. You know how embarrassing that is when you gotta walk out of the spot in the rain to the car with these niggas? He dapped up 4 other niggas and looked at your shit and said, Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So anyway,
those are fighting words.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Yo, I gotta wait for him in the rain and poke this nigga up or something.
Head
What
down
the
like this.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So yeah, we on different energy next year. We on different energy, and we're gonna talk about this more next Friday too. But like, yeah, we on different energy, and I'm glad that Josh is starting off the new year with a fucking conference. I'm glad. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be amazing, bro. And I hope you come back and reinvigorated and re-inspired and all that shit.
I mean, I'm also going to Florida, too, so I might be lost forever. So in case if this is one of my last time you hear my voice, tell your mom, tell your auntie, I love them.
This guy.
Don't say shit like that.
Tell your mom. Tell your auntie.
We don't say
I'll
shit
let
like
my
that,
mom know.
Jess.
And then she give her like, who's Josh? But
like, Mom, Josh loves you. Jay Casanova he's got a piece of you got a piece of his heart.
Word.
You're always in his prayer, which
always, auntie. The wink is wild.
Just in case.
Just in case.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
That's hilarious. All right, so first topic. Let's go Romeo and Master P. Percy Miller versus Percy Miller Jr. Oh, my bad.
The battle of the
Romeo
Percys.
Miller. No, his name is Romeo Miller. I'm being a dickhead. So Romeo outed his dad at the beginning of the week. It went all over the hip hop blogs and said he never received a penny from any of his Lil Romeo money. And black Twitter, black social media debating as usual. Some people were on Romeo's side. Some people were on Master P's side. Master P responded, did a video. He initially responded with like a tweet or Instagram post, just like, yo, son, why would you put this out in the public? Why can't we just talk about this behind the scenes? Like, what the fuck? And, their family suffered a loss when Romeo's younger sister passed away in late September, early October, I believe, due to an overdose. So, rest in peace to that sister. And that took the family by surprise. And they're still mourning. I mean, it's only December. This happened about 2.5 months ago, the overdose. And, in terms of fathers, especially black hip-hop fathers, yo, Percy Miller has done a bang-up job. Like, from what we see. I haven't seen any, like, even with this whole Romeo calling him out thing, it's like, Romeo, you're not starving. You're probably one of the most blessed individuals, even with you not getting whatever money you thought you was owed from your work as a child, right? Mm-hmm. You're still in the 1% of men in terms of your earning ability. Like,
your earnings potential.
Earning potential, yeah. So, like, how do y'all feel about the situation?
I feel like this is
You got to speak in the mic. Yeah.
I feel like this is Romeo. Like,
just swing it. No, just swing it. Just swing it to you.
Yeah, I feel like this is Romeo's. Daddy wasn't there.
What?
Like from Austin Powers.
No, I know the reference, but no.
But no, that part. This is why I'm saying this. This is why I'm saying this. Because Austin Powers' father said it without. Austin Powers' father, Austin Powers wouldn't be a spy. Mm-hmm. And without, Master P being a rapper, Romeo wouldn't be Romeo. You didn't get your money, but you did get a little bit of exposure. You got opportunity to grow. You got a bunch.
He's in Max Keeble's big move. That shit lit. That shit go crazy.
Wow.
Romeo in the house.
So here's my thing.
Hanging with Romeo.
Yes. We'll talk about that after. That shit with Ron T fucked him up. Did you watch that last shit that he posted in the chat?
No, I missed it.
It's man. God damn it, Bre. We gonna play it.
Yeah, we gotta play Ron T. We gotta play Ron T. I gotta play it
for you. Oh my god. Yeah.
So while she's getting blessed with the tequila, honestly, bro, it's just like at first I was like, damn. Poor Romeo. You know what I'm saying? I did like just by the title. Damn, poor Romeo. Then I saw what he posted about his dad being a sneak and this, and his mom is always right. that you try to be two-faced, one person outside and then another person inside the house, and I'm like, damn, that's so relatable. I could see where he's coming from, right? Mm-hmm. But then I hear Master P side, and I'm like, okay, so there's two sides of the story, right? But when I shared that last video to our group chat, it kind of makes sense of why I don't think Master P is wrong for what he's doing. Number one, he's one of the few black men that show us fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? Say what people want to say. I have not seen a lot of artists who was with their kids from start to end making like money.
That part. We're just now seeing Diddy's children as adults.
Right. So he's like one of the first few that I could think of, or it was pointed out to me that were there for their kids. Number two, it turns out that childs who were stars, you know what I'm saying, and they're not over 18, by law in California, there's a certain percentage that go to an account, and once they're 18, they could access that account. So that means, okay, if that is true by law, and Romeo had access to that money, bro, what did you do with your money?
He made mad bread from Nickelodeon, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Mad bread for that TV show.
Master P probably used the money to pay bills, help out with the record label, whatever he was doing, just to provide, as a father should be, provide. You know what I'm saying? But there is supposedly a portion that has to go to Romeo for when he becomes 18, for his hard work, or more for his name. You know what I'm saying? For his performance. So then I'm like, at the end of the day, this is something that could have been taken care of in-house for sure.
Yep.
But if it had to come out to the public eyes, I guess it's just to bring more awareness to both men in a sense, because maybe Master P, I like how he expressed, be like, dude, I'm going through stuff. I'm still mourning for my daughter. This is what I do. This is what I do to the public.
It's only been like 3 months, barely.
You know what I'm saying? And Romeo is like, bro, you're a snake. I'm like, you guys are mourning the death of your sister and your daughter in different way, but at the same time, it's just like, you guys both now have to realize, all right, we kind of fucked up both ways. How could we amend and then move forward? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we hear some positive stuff by the end of 2023. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm in Master P side for this.
I'm not on anybody's side though.
I'm just picking him. Bro,
I'm not on anybody's
Bow
side.
Wow destroyed him.
And I'll tell you why I'm not on anybody's side. What I hear is exactly what you said. Two traumatized people, right? Two differing perspectives. Two people who don't seem to see each other, right? Because it looks like what happened is when Romeo got triggered by his post that he made about Twitch. And I think he's mad at his father for not showing him emotion, so he didn't know how to express emotion. And mad at him for not showing him how to use the money that they always had. And he should just say that. What I hear Master P saying is, when you was a kid, in order for us to get the portion of money that we needed to get, I needed to be all of this. I needed to be a manager. I need to be this. I needed to be that, to make sure that it stayed within the household or it stayed within the family, or however he wants to present it. I do think that Master P has a savior complex.
Okay.
But I also think that he has a great business sense, and he put a lot of things together that a lot of people didn't know he put together. And Romeo had a choice to be right there and learn from it. He had a choice to ask questions, but Master P also had a chance to say, do you understand what's going on? So I'm not on anybody's side. I just think they should go sit down and have a conversation.
I hear your point. Definitely do.
So the law is called the Coogan Act, and it was rushed into legislation a while ago. But anyway, the Coogan law states that since a minor cannot legally control their own money, California law governs their earnings and creates a fiduciary relationship between the parent and the child. This change in California law also requires that 15% of all minors' earnings must be set aside in a block trust that will be available to them when they come of age, or majority age, which is 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the Coogan Act is, or Coogan Law is. And so when Romeo's what, 32 or 33? I think he's our age.
Yeah, he's 30.
Romeo Miller age. How old is this nigga?
32.
I think he's 32. I'm pretty sure he's 32. Oh, he's 33. So that means this nigga had access to that money, and it was a lot of money. 15 years.
Yep.
What did you do with that bread?
Bro, honestly.
Did your dad take the... So let me...
His dad has no access to that blockage. You know what I'm saying? That account is just...
None of the money he made when he was on that Nickelodeon show, and it was like 3 or 4 seasons, his dad didn't have access to any of it. He gets a lump sum up front, and that's it. That's all he got. Like, I'll fucking play this shit for you. This is all jokes and shit. But
Ron T is stupid.
Yo, Ron Taylor's a fucking idiot, bro. You could tell he was on pills or some shit. He was quiet at first, and then he was just like, "Wait a minute, Coogan Law."
Yeah, that's
as soon as Cynthia said the Coogan Law, nigga, he said, "Wait, that changes everything." He was like, "This is a sticky situation." I don't know. He was acting like Bre. Then as soon as he heard about the Coogan Act, nigga, he teed off.
Romeo were beefing. This was like our idolized father.
We don't have the copyrights to this.
We don't define. You can't sue us though, nigga. Fair use.
He said he never saw one check from Rat Snacks.
Master P took the ICDC money and everything, boy.
It seemed like
not ICDC money.
You know, kind of took the money, and at least it seemed like he still got it. It ain't like he homeless. Like what did he do with his Nickelodeon money? He paid the rent.
This is the first generation that we've been able to question black parents. You ain't really been able to question your black parent, your dad, mama, and you. Like that's a. I got a joke that I say, hey, no black mamas are wrong. Like no black mamas, they're never accountable. No black mama is wrong. Everybody know that. You can't.
I'm sure.
It's disrespectful to come at your mama to say even if she wrong, you gotta kind of just eat that shit. Like that's how we.
Not anymore, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I am not doing that shit.
You give your mama $10. Let me get that $10 I gave you. Do you go back and ask for that $10?
I mean, you didn't get nothing. Yeah, it's such a like a touchy subject.
If you're a kid actor in Hollywood, they actually, because of like what has happened so many years ago when it first started, you have a Kruger account. So half of your check goes into this savings account that you get once you're 18. Right. So even
Get
if
your popcorn.
Master P spent the half that they got up front, when Romeo turned 18, all them Nickelodeon checks were in an account for him. So it's capped on that.
Well, I mean, did it go to him or did it go to Master P?
No, it's a Kruger account, so it's in the kid's name, so that way the parents can't spend all the kid's money.
Hold up, dog.
Did they try? The parent doesn't have access to it.
See, and wait a minute, you just blew my mind. How many hits did this nigga have? How many hits did this nigga have as Romeo? TLC ain't make no money. Nigga, you had one song. Fuck Lil Romeo. When you was 18, you could have got all them checks. How much money you thought you were supposed to get, nigga? You ain't made Chasing Waterfalls, nigga. You ain't do Scrubs, nigga. You had a Michael Jackson sample. That was your hit. Oh, Romeo, give me one more chance. That wasn't even your song, little nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody ain't get no money for the chips. Nigga, nobody did. It's a picture. You ain't put chips, nigga. You ain't pick no potatoes. You ain't seasoned the shit. Get your stupid ass face, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You grown as fuck. Go make a movie, nigga. You 30. You had a decade, nigga, to be jamming on the one. You one hit song. I ain't make no money on Romeo. You shouldn't have, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no.
You ain't done.
Maybe Romeo's second hit song. I'll be on his side for life, nigga.
Sweetest
verse. Sweetest verse ever. And I'm all for you, Romeo.
Romeo. Give me some bars from Romeo.
All right, wait. No, like try to figure this out. Between the hit songs that he had, the Romeo show,
Stop. Take that ass off of
there. No, but I'm just saying, how much money do you think it would have
I got about $100. Nigga, put up your cash out. I'm gonna pay you what you owe for your one-hit song 25 years ago, nigga. You owe anything.
Master P done lost it all and got it back 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
Master P lost all his money and got it back
not
3
wrong.
or 4 times.
At all.
Come on now, dog. The fuck you? What song did you have, nigga? You wasn't even hot. You was discount Bow Wow, and Bow Wow got fucked over.
Discount Bow Wow.
Hanging with Romeo?
He gave us Uncle P. There was a movie called Uncle P. Master P was
Nigga, Bow Wow was hooping with Allen Iverson, nigga.
Yes, he was.
And he's still on tour. Picking up club checks. Nigga, like he was fucking baby Michael Jackson. Get the fuck out of here.
Romeo on the One Millennial tour, and everybody was like,
He had that one song that's like, you know, I ain't even like that.
Oh shit.
Fuck out of here. Can't do no verse and you got one song.
That's a fact.
You ain't Mr. 106 in Park. Bow Wow some chips, nigga.
You not get Bow Wow some rap snacks.
Get the fuck out of here. Fresh as I'm here.
Hey, yo, man. Shout out to Ron T, man.
Yo, shout out to Ron Taylor.
Wow.
Hasn't failed me yet.
Yo, shout out to Ron Taylor and a whole Defiant Digital, all deaf digital family. We gonna see y'all niggas in a year or two. Believe that.
Oh,
Pregame Podcast gonna see y'all niggas in a
tell
year
me
or two.
his sweetest verse.
he said, yeah, we gonna get some Romeo bars. Yo, he destroyed him. He destroyed that nigga in 2 minutes, bro.
As soon as he heard about the law, he was like, wait a
minute, what? So this nigga got he got paid. What the fuck is he talking about? So he said, nigga, no one got paid for them chips. It's a picture.
Oh my god.
Then you season the potato chips.
He said you didn't make you don't cook chips, you didn't pick a potato. Yo, this nigga called him Discount Bow Wow. Holy shit. You know what's wild? This year, I went back and I listened to Lil Romeo's first album because I binge watched all of the Static Shock.
Oh,
and he's in season 3. He's like in an episode of season 3 where he has like a fake Static Shock blaster that only does one like electric shock at like a time every 3 hours or some shit. But he also did the theme song for that. And it was on Nickelodeon. No, it was on Disney. Yep. Or wherever it was.
WB Kids.
WB Kids. There you go. Warner Brothers. He got, that's part of the money. He
got bread. He
got money. He got money. Max was being he was in that shit. Hey, you heard me? The teacher read his name, Lil Romeo. Yo, I'm over here with it. I'm over here with it. That's me. I'm over here.
He got paid.
Yo, this nigga.
I know he found the Lord and all this good jazz, whatever. But bro, you got paid.
Listen, bro. This is similar to the situation with Deion Sanders last week. Like accusing a black man of like letting his son down and lying to the public and all of this other stupid shit. It's like, Master P, all of his brothers and everybody that ever fucking came under that label, with the exception of Mystical's despicable ass, are all thriving. You think about that. We don't see Silk the Shocker, but we don't need to. He is fine. See Murder? He in jail for murder. He might get out before we have kids. He might not. Who the fuck know? Snoop Dogg, thriving, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Romeo is thriving. We don't hear nothing bad about. This is the first time we heard some bad shit about Romeo.
First time.
Or Mystical, sexual assault, that shit is nasty business. He ain't on the label no more. That nigga's over there. Mm-hmm. But all the niggas that was part of fucking oh my god, No Limit. They're good.
Straight.
Except for those outliers. His family is good. His sons his sons that are in high school playing ball, they're not complaining. His other younger daughters, they're not complaining. The only person that's complaining is Romeo because Master P is no longer with his first wife. And you notice that's a pattern where black women who are with men who build themselves up to this for this 1% of men's status financially and build this wealth. Dwayne Wade's ex-wife. Every time something comes out about her, she's dragging Dwayne Wade's name through the mud. Most recently, a few months ago,
Zaya.
Trying to sit there and say, "Oh, you're trying to turn our what? You're fucking you're hypnotizing and you're confusing."
He's getting paid off by Zaya's
you're making money off of Zaya's transition. Are you fucking high? What kind of mother says that about their child, dude?
The one that's broke.
What kind of mother will accuse her baby's father, a man you opened your legs and let impregnate you?
During high school.
A man who has full custody of all of your kids.
After many years in case.
What fucking woman says, "Oh, he's making a profit off of our daughters or off of our child's transition and his sexuality"? How disgusting of a human do you have to be to say some shit like that, bro? Like, legit. This child isn't even 16 fucking years old yet. What is wrong with you? Anything to drag his name through the mud and try to discredit him because when you guys first got divorced, you didn't get all the alimony or all the money that you wanted. You raggedy hoe. And now, with this Romeo situation, I don't even know his first wife's name. But mom said that you was always this and that. You know what that sounds like? Because that's exactly what my mom did to me and my brother, nigga. That sounds like a black woman. That sounds like a woman who's scorned, who's upset that her man, her love of her life, her last love, picked another woman.
Sure it is.
And she needs to go heal. And he needs to go heal. Because you're right, Bre. There is some trauma with this nigga.
There sure is.
And obviously there's going to be trauma for Master P. His fucking daughter overdosed. Whitney Houston can't mourn for any of her kids. She overdosed and died before both of them died. But we see what the trauma does and how it takes effect when you don't treat it. Whitney Houston overdose, dies. Several years later, Bobby Christina overdose, dies. Her only other child living, Bobby Jr., overdose, dies. Both of the children that Bobby had with that woman are gone, including her. So what is his what the fuck does he have? He has nothing but tragedy and darkness when he thinks about his marriage to that woman. That's fucking sad, B. That's what happens. So Romeo, newsflash, nigga, you are 33. And you are in a position that so many fucking people would kill for. Legit. I am so sick and tired of these celebrity kids or these celebrity niggas. Ron T was making the jokes about Bow Wow. It's real. It's all true because Bow Wow was just here a couple months ago getting a club check in Boston because one of our brothers, one of our DJ brothers knows that nigga very, very well. So that part of it is not funny because whatever. But again, thinking about it from a holistic perspective, Bow Wow's still in a position where he could go to a club in downtown Boston for an appearance and make $20,000.
He made an appearance in the AEW industry now, in the wrestling too.
I saw that with that boxer. That wrestler, that black wrestler.
Swerve,
that he was.
Yep.
Bro, that's a good 6 figures.
That is.
That's a good 6 figures for him.
That's Jaguar's money.
He could do whatever he want.
Yes, he can.
He could do. Listen, he could say me and JD ain't good. He could sit there and say like whatever, da da da. But what he never said about JD is like he didn't never said, oh, JD didn't take care of me. He just said, yo, we at odds right now.
Yep.
Everything Jermaine Dupri has asked Bow Wow to do up until growing up hip hop, and he even agreed to do that. There was some funny money with the season 2 contract or some shit like that, and they went at it a little bit. But we didn't hear anything. He tweeted what he tweeted. Jermaine Dupri spoke on it. TMZ caught up with that nigga at the airport. After that, they handled it in private.
That's all it is.
All of this in the fucking media shit, all of this tweeting, Instagram bullshit, that's from somebody who's hurt. Bow Wow, nah. JD took care of me. I ain't about to shit on this man like that. Just with this situation, it's like weird. I am the most popping nigga on this show, so I should get the most money. He is right. This nigga he had the most videos retired on the most iconic hip-hop music video show of our generation. Music video shows don't even exist anymore.
Nope.
That was the last one. He had every fucking video retired on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Months at number one. And for the 19th week in a row, Bow Wow, That's My Baby, or whatever the fuck, every song, dog. He's good. That nigga he was on that shit so much in videos, they just said, fucking nigga host.
That's a fact.
Fucking nigga, you gonna host. And he hosted the last 2 seasons before it went off the air when Terrence J left. But he never talked bad about JD, dog. Never. Because without JD, he literally transformed this nigga. Bow Wow is a different nigga. People roast him with the social media. It don't matter. 1% of men. 6 figures. I don't care if he's worth $500,000 now. I don't give a fuck if he blew all of that shit up his nose. That nigga is in a better position than everybody in EP, nigga. He can do whatever he wants. Go ahead, Bre. Get your shit off.
His daughter's adorable.
Beautiful.
Adorable.
Beautiful. That's the one he had with Erica Mena?
No, I don't think he had her with Erica Mena.
That was he's the we're gonna talk about Bow Wow like destroying her life. Well, not destroying her life, but he made her popping. That's his Amber Rose to Kanye. But Amber Rose ain't looking crazy. But go ahead, continue your point, Queen.
Preach.
Lost track of my thought, but Bow
Wow, his daughter was adorable.
His daughter is adorable, and
Romeo.
Well, I still feel the same way. There's trauma there that they need to uncover.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to throw out surface level things that'll get his attention enough for him to sit down and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Master P is ready to talk about it, or I don't think Romeo thinks that Master P is ready to talk about it, and I think that's his beef. I don't think that his beef is the money. I don't think the beef is his mom. I think that the beef is there's some trauma that they need to talk about. There's emotions that he needs to hear him express for his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to stop being selfish.
That's why but at the same time, Master P doesn't. I'm not faulting Master P for not understanding.
Of course, yeah.
I do worry about Master P for the fact that he doesn't see it for what it is.
I see. Okay.
No, I don't even think it's that. He don't need to be selfish. So, like, one of the things that hurt people are really good at doing is smoke signals. They're really good at pointing a finger and saying, fire, fire, or wolf, wolf. And then everyone comes and like, yo, who's the wolf? It's my dad. My dad robbed me and took all my money. I'm another child star, whatever. I'm another one of these robbed childhood stars. Nigga, if that's the case,
mm-hmm.
and he's been robbing you for all of this time, why at 33? It's not like you were in a fucking conservatorship or whatever that shit was that Britney Spears was in, where her dad controlled her whole fucking life, stuck an IUD in her arm against her will, prohibited her from having children, kept all of her money, spent it all himself. She couldn't go outside. She couldn't leave her fucking house. He didn't do none of that shit to you, nigga.
Nope.
You was out here thriving. Now at 33, he's done all of this shit. He's one way in public and one. I don't give a fuck what people say. In 2022 and beyond, I am not allowing anybody, black, white, brown, Puerto Rican, Haitian, don't fucking matter. You can be purple, nigga. I'm not letting anybody else get off or like, I wasn't sure if anybody was going to believe me. You're not getting that shit off anymore. We got way too many motherfuckers barking on social media, acting like they know every fucking thing. Mental health this, self-care that, all this stupid shit. You got college students that can't even work. They go to work at a fucking part-time job and then call out the day after they get hired, talk about, I'm not really feeling it today. I have an exam tomorrow. Bitch, are you crazy? That's the world that we live in now. Niggas are soft. Romeo was fucking soft. If you got issues, if you got trauma, nigga, you are so much more well equipped than the average human being that is struggling on this earth to take care of your problems, nigga. Outing your father is not it. Calling him a thief is not it.
It's not the move.
Especially when niggas do their research and start digging and finding out, oh, wait, you were protected under the Coogan Act. That shit was signed in 2009 or whatever. Nigga.
What?
You was on TV for like 7 years around that time. You good.
You have banks.
Your name is Romeo Miller. You could go to any studio and be... Nigga, you could do whatever you want. Wasn't he in that movie where he was trying to fuck Tasha Smith?
Oh, shit.
Jump in the broom?
I'm about to.
Jump in the broom with Paula Patton? Yes, Paula Patton and Laz Alonso. The movie where they're getting married, and Romeo was like the young guy trying to fuck the loudmouth bitch from the Tyler Perry Why Did I Get Married movies. You can be you can do that forever. You can be in a B-list black movie for the rest of your life, bro. You're Romeo Miller. And you'll make 6 figures doing it. What the yeah, yeah.
Okay, he was in Honey.
Nigga.
Uncle P, Never Heard, Brotherly Love, Medea's Witness Protection. I got hooked up to Christmas. Jump in the Broom. There it is.
There you go, bro.
Destruction in Los Angeles. X on the Beach.
A lot of that sounds very straight to streaming, but it don't matter. He got paid for all that.
I have a problem with Master P because we wouldn't be talking about it.
He was in Game Day back in 2017, my guy. Damn, that was 5 years ago.
A long time.
He got bread.
What were you going to say, Bre?
I'm sorry.
The reason why I would fault Master P and why I will put them at an equal level is because if he never got down there with him, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Got down where with him?
Oh, go public with the media and stuff. Like, match the energy.
No. I'm not letting you do that. Because if you attack me in the fucking on social media, I have to respond on social media. If you respond like a fucking dignified adult in private, I'm going to respond in private. We cannot... Listen, my mom and my dad made a lot of mistakes. I'm going to make this personal now. My mom made a lot of fucking mistakes. My father made even more fucking mistakes. If I was sitting here mad at them over some shit that they did 15, 20 years ago and I held on to it, I would never fucking be sitting here with y'all. It is not his responsibility. Romeo is a functioning 33-year-old wealthy adult. Wealthy. Key word. He has every fucking resource available to him to be able to break through whatever the fuck he's going through. And he can do it without his dad. But if his dad is done mourning the loss of his daughter that died 2.5 months ago, once he's done with that, then he can sit down with his oldest child and be like, yo, what's going on? Let's work through our shit. But until then, he still got 2 fucking other sons to raise. What the fuck, man? I'm not giving niggas excuses no more. That pisses me off.
I could see why you was not giving Romeo, like, in the initial of our conversation in the chat. I see why from the jump you said, I'm not giving him a pass. Because honestly, it's like, he's a grown-ass man.
Bro.
He's a grown-ass man.
He said, son, whatever you want that I got, it's at your disposal.
Romeo is known to be, like, in his social group, like, to be in everybody's business, praying, giving positive, and you can't do that for yourself.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's the personal accountability, Bre? You talk about it all the time. I'm not letting this nigga deflect the blame. Fuck that. He's more than capable, dog. Every resource his father got, he has.
Because he was there.
Or it doesn't even matter. His father said it in his response. Son, I'm still grieving. I'm grieving.
That's
the loss of your sister. Yeah. That is nigga, that is a gunshot wound. The doctor treated it, but the fucking shit got a bandage over it and still open. My daughter, my child is dead. Your sister's gone. And you in the media with this bullshit. Still good. Sheet you sleeping on better than shit that you, me, and Bre can even fucking dream of. Are you kidding me? I'll swing on Romeo if he was in this building right now, nigga.
Don't miss.
It pisses me off, dog. I'm not afraid of Romeo.
I said don't miss. I didn't say you was afraid.
No. I'll knock that nigga the fuck out, bro. I don't like, I hate that shit. And it reeks of privilege to me. I'm not giving none of these niggas a pass. None of these niggas, bro. I told you, Bre wasn't here. I went to the homeless shelter. Over 200 people sleeping on cots and on the floor. You over here complaining because your dad didn't give you the percentage that he's supposed to take as your manager from all the shit you did as a kid, nigga? Suck my dick, Romeo. All due disrespect. The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? There's real people out here don't have a home. You're mad because you didn't get money. What? Do you not know how business works, you stupid motherfucker?
You signed a contract, bro. It probably was already in there.
He signed it for him. And still, under the Coogan Act, everything he did as a kid
goes to that blockage.
15% went to him anyway. And he couldn't touch it until he was 18.
Yep.
And he did a lot of shit from age 10 to 18. In 8 years, he thrived.
Sure did.
He thrived.
He hustled.
Because of his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about biting the hand that feeds you, nigga. He could have kept you in the background. We don't hear about Calvin Brodus Jr. We don't hear about Snoop Dogg's kids. We don't.
Ice Cube.
We never heard about them niggas until they started playing football. And even when they got there, do we hear about them now? No.
Nope.
Did any of them go to the NFL? No. Are they good? Absolutely.
Michael Jordan kids.
We don't hear about that. Well, we heard about the other one that's fucking lost a pimpin'.
Yeah,
we don't know about the other. We don't know about the other son. We don't know that nigga. I don't even know his name. There's Jeffrey, and then what's it? Jacob.
Maybe.
Who the fuck? What the fuck is that nigga name?
They couldn't play basketball, but
they suck.
And they're thriving.
Thriving.
They're fine.
Made no money. Daddy said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take care of my kids." Went to college on daddy's dime. He's a Michael Jordan son. They got to play on college teams, Division I. Ass, nigga. Both of them niggas were butt cheeks. They got to play and start because of their dad. You want to talk about privilege?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here, man. It ain't even a fuck Romeo, nigga. Fuck that nigga. You got 6 figures in your bank account, nigga. Take 50 of that. Pay for a fucking therapist on retainer and do some house calls, my nigga. Other than that, suck my dick. Leave your dad alone. Let him grieve the loss of your sister. You selfish, narcissistic piece of shit.
He's wild.
Selfish, bro.
Wow, that was wild.
Selfish, man. Like, yo, black people are so toxic, we can't even see through it, bro. We can't even see through it. And only a healed nigga can speak the way that I'm speaking. I worked on myself for 6 years. I'm broke, nigga. You don't hear me complaining about shit. All of the shit that I take in from my friends, my loved ones, like, this shit, yo, it's so annoying. You're a bitch. Straight up.
Privilege.
Fuck out of here, dog.
Privilege.
Oh, my God, nigga. Like, yo, these niggas are soft, B. Like, fuck that. Fuck Romeo. Moving on to the next topic.
Moving on to the next one.
Before I punch a nigga in real life. Shit pisses me off, man.
So the white cats for... No, my bad. I know what's the next topic.
I still feel I'm in the middle. I'm not judging either one.
No. Of course,
it's not even judgment. It's real shit. It's not judgment. We're not judging him. He's showing us, and we're responding.
He opened the book, and we're
you
just
gotta
like,
stop doing that, dog. He's showing us that this nigga clearly needs to work on himself. Cool, fine. That's not his dad's problem. It's not. He's an adult. If he was 16, I'd agree with you, but he's not. He's 33. Figure it out.
33.
And he's in a much better position than you are. He's in a much better position than Josh is.
Yeah.
He's definitely in a much better position. I don't have no empathy for this nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. Figure it out. I'm supposed to feel bad for this nigga when he's gonna be on TV on Monday? Kiss my ass.
I'm not saying I feel bad for either one of them. I'm
not saying that.
Don't feel bad for Master P.
I'm saying in general, I don't give a fuck.
This is rich people shit. You know what I'm
saying?
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
We don't see that.
In my mind, like if I went to somebody's house, right?
Yeah.
And they had different things than I had, I would assume that they had more than I had. Therefore, they should be better equipped. When the problems that we face with, within the black household are universal, regardless of income. So when I think about, the piece that was missing, I'm like, who's responsible for it? I don't know. I wasn't there. So I'm not judging either one of them. That's my perspective.
I hear you. Definitely hear you. Yep.
Cool. Next topic. HBCU student gets arrested for refusing to apologize to a white look. I don't understand why there's white professors at HBCUs, but that's not my business.
They got to meet a quota. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, affirmative action, he's nuts. That's just crazy. That's just crazy to me. But anyway, this young lady was arrested for refusing to apologize to a professor for a group project that she did most of the work on, but the professor said that her fucking writing or something, her theme or whatever was incorrect and she needed to write it again, and she refused. And hold on, I just want to make sure. I'm not going to watch the video or play the audio. I just want to see the young lady's name. Viral video from North Carolina, Winston-Salem State University. I just wanted to get that right. And the young lady's name is Leila Hamoud, and she's 20 years old. And yeah, man. I mean, so she had a group project. She did a bulk of the work on the project. Turned in the content. Professor said the theme needed to be changed. Therefore, all the content needed to be rewritten and redone. She refused. They kept the content that they had. She submitted it with her group. And on the day of their group presentation, she showed up. The professor asked her to leave because she wasn't supposed to show up. And the professor asked her to leave or some shit. Yeah, the professor was like, "Oh, well, what are you doing here? I told you not to come, and you didn't fucking submit the right theme."
I have quoted, "I'm not going back and redoing this essay that took me 2 weeks, and you told me 6 hours before," she said in the video.
Exactly.
And I still came to the final to present with my group because that was what we were supposed to do.
That was exactly. And so she didn't change the content because she turned it in. And the professor said, 6 hours before, setting her up for fucking failure, and was like, "You got to do this shit all over." And she said no. So she went to go present with her group with the content that they had. The professor said, "Nah, you got to leave. They can present the content that's wrong, but you got to leave." Okay, no, I'm not doing that. You're not about to fucking fail me on this shit. I'm going to be here for it. And so she called campus police. Campus police pulled up. Black officer first. Was asking questions to Leila, and she answered all of his questions. He was very fucking empathetic and understanding, and was like, "Oh, okay, all right, blah, blah, blah." Wasn't even thinking about arresting her. White campus police officer comes, clearly a higher rank than the black campus police officer, because he talks to the professor instead of talking to the student, which I fucking hate, but that's exactly what cops do. Yeah. That's a classic cop move. And not even 2 minutes into talking to the professor, he tells the black campus police officer to put handcuffs on this young lady and has her arrested. The only way I'll let them uncuff you is if you apologize. In the video, you can hear her saying, "I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. For real, on God. You're really the worst teacher ever. Like, what the fuck?" And then there's other young ladies that are standing up like, "Yo, I can't believe she's really standing there letting them do this, and she's not stopping this." And it's like so heartbreaking that our children have to go through this shit. And I'm saying children, even though she's 20, because they are children. They're not adults until they're 25 years old. But like, that shit, it broke my heart to watch that video, but I also felt her when she said, "I hate you. I hate you so much, bro. Like, you're literally the worst teacher ever." I know that right there, that dig right there is why the professor was like, "Nah, take this bitch away." But like, this girl got arrested like she actually attacked the professor. She just refused to comply with a bullshit order on a project that the professor clearly stacked the odds against this one particular student and was going to allow her group to present a project that she created mainly by herself. She crafted it, she typed it up and all that, and said, "Oh no, this is no good. You got to do this over 6 hours before the fucking class." And then said, "You got to go, but the rest of your group can stay and present the wrong information."
No.
Nigga, that's a setup. So they can present this wrong shit as long as I'm out of the room. Sounds like this professor had a personal vendetta against this young lady. Exactly. And this happened 2 weeks ago. Sounds like this professor had a personal vendetta against this young 100%. Lady. So react. What's your thoughts?
Go for
it. I think for me this brings up thoughts of like my least favorite teacher in life. And this lady, similar things. What made her interesting was the fact that when other people started to see my shine and give praise for it, she tried to jump in and take some sort of credit.
Yep.
And I'm not here for that. But
absolutely not. Fuck that.
I don't know. I feel like people, I don't know what it is that people think that they can treat people like that. Like, I don't care if this person looks exactly like the person that did something to you. Every person is a different person. And you don't hold the grudges that you've dealt with other people, or the perception that's been built within you of what this person might be because they might say something. I would bet money that this girl reminds the professor of some black person that they don't like.
Probably outwit her during like a class or something. She just
I'm
or
sure
they challenge exactly, or they challenge
like
you
they challenge the
academically.
teacher. Yeah.
So when
I'm sure she's smarter than the professor. A lot of these professors they're not secure enough in their own ability to be teaching children of color. That's what they do. They're sassy.
They're very outdated.
I was
too.
getting my kids. My kids from my U4 program that I run at my job, that the little leadership retreat that I do, they found my Instagram. This is the first time we checked in like 2 months. They found my Instagram and they started posting pictures from my Instagram in the group chat. And every comment was like, "No, Wole, no, I'm dead. I can't even." They posted, I'm gonna read it to you. These niggas is assholes, bro.
No, kids are savage.
They're
savage.
And I'm sitting there letting them do it because it was like, since you want to be funny, since you want to instigate, because one of the kids in the group, he always does this random thing where he'll go on somebody's Instagram, screenshot their stories or a picture from their story, and he'll post it as his like photo on Zoom. Very random, very creepy, very whatever. But we let him do it because that's just who he is.
Pray for him.
But they found my Instagram today. First thing they did was post pictures of me, bro. Where is it at? Boom. Here you go. Just pass that shit to Josh too.
Oh, pull it back up. I pressed the top of the screen.
God damn it, Bre. God damn it, you had one job.
And she's an Android user.
Yo, shut up, bro. Shut up,
I hate it to be from the bottom.
I hate iPhone niggas and everything in me.
Hey,
that's crazy.
They
be stuck over the fence wondering what's on the other side. But we know what's on the other side because they're doing what we did 2 years ago.
Ah, that is true.
Look at how these niggas is talking. Just scroll.
Hey.
I can't breathe. Please delete this and just scroll. Just scroll up, and you see how these are 17 and 15-year-old kids cooking me, Josh. When I tell you they have no respect for me, they're cooking me, bro.
It's gone.
Cooking me. And me as a black, they're me. I would be cooking me too. Like, look at this guy trying to be cool. The end of the thread is what's hilarious, though, and it showed me exactly what I needed to know about Gen Z.
He said, "This is cyberbullying."
I said that to them. I said, "This is cyberbullying." Yo, when you show Josh,
since you want to be cute and funny, like,
since I want to be cute and funny, look at all your pictures. Then there's a picture of me in a dashiki, and it's like it's giving someone's African uncle for me. Yo, they were fucking me up. I was like, I hit him with the Bre. Get off the ropes to myself. They were fucking me up, bro. What's hilarious to me though, what stopped the thread, because my boss was like, "What's going on with the kids?" Because my boss is in that chat.
Oh,
she sees all of that, all of it. She's like, "What's going on with the kids?" I look at my phone. I had 60 unread messages. They went crazy for 10 minutes and then just stopped posting. But when they stopped posting, it was hilarious, and it just made me sad. They were like, "Damn, I ain't even gonna hold you. Well, they got more followers than me." And it was a cousin. There's 3 girls in the group that are cousins, and the head cousin was like, "Damn, wow, But what really kills me is that Wole got more followers than me. And then the second cousin was like, right, they just be eating up his content. Right? They really eat up his gut. I'm like, these kids are lost, bro. They're fucking lost. At the end of the thread, that's what y'all worried about, is how many followers I have. Word, they just be eating up his content. Like
they didn't think you'd have that kind of reach.
They don't know I'm like that, Bre. They don't know I'm like that. So when we meet in 2 weeks in the new year, I got new respect. Yo, because that's what these kids respect. Don't let me get to like 5,000 followers. These kids are done, bro.
These kids are stupid.
Yo, bro. She wrote not the Nollywood effect on my Static Shock. They were like,
hey yo.
I said Nollywood. Oh my god,
they got you.
They cooked me, bro.
Merry Christmas.
We was definitely singing Bouja at them parties with the other uncles. I was like, yo. Not the Nollywood effects. This is so embarrassing. Thanks, not fair. Can you? Oh my God, yo.
Bless them kids.
Not that nothing much though, but because Wally got more followers. Not that it matters, because Wally got more followers than me. And Nasir said, for real. And then they're eating up his content. They're eating up his content. And then the other cousin said, right. And then Abia was like, he never hosting a meeting again. I said, fake news. We'll be back in 2 weeks. It was great seeing y'all. Have a fun and safe holiday break. They're just too funny, bro. They're just so funny. But they tried to cook me. Did I get mad? Did I get personal? Did I fucking lash out?
No.
They're kids. Kids do this. If you grew up poor and the only sense of bonding you have is self-deprecation, group deprecation, roasting, snapping, this is what happens. Mm-hmm. That's why I love y'all.
That was low-key a bar, though. You said if you grew up roasting, snapping, this is what happens.
Yeah, if you grew up roasting, snapping, this is what happens, nigga. Trademark, pregame podcast. And when else try to use it, we suing you. Because we need money. We need money to get more cameras in this bitch.
Amen to that.
And get more fucking ice and shit. But like, yeah, like, I relate to these kids. I relate.
Get more fucking ice and shit.
More fucking
Let's
ice.
go outside. He's like, we need one.
And maybe go on a trip as a crew and fucking wild out. But yo, like,
but
come
people
on.
pay for ice before they pay for a trip.
That's a fact.
So, hey.
That's a fact, bro.
Bars.
That's a fact. But now these kids, they need people that know who the fuck they are and that have been them. And I love that. I can laugh at myself. Y'all roast me, I can laugh at myself. Y'all cook me 2 weeks ago for the turtleneck in the dress boots. Listen, I welcome all challenges. Go ahead, cook. And I don't even need to roast anybody. Like Jen I love Jen. I love y'all. I love Makiba came in here and she got her pew pew. Like, it's all good. It's all good. I can laugh at myself, bro. What I'm not gonna do is get mad at babies for being babies. I'm not gonna be mad at our kids for being kids. That's what they do. They roast adults, especially adults that they trust and they love. And all these kids,
space.
Yeah, absolutely. They talk all that shit, nigga. In a week, I'm gonna be getting a reference letter for a bunch of them to go to college. Could you write a reference letter for me for my? And I wrote several. You know what I mean? And they're starting to get into college. I'm so proud of these kids. At the end of the day, though, they need to know. You can have that relationship with me because I'm still human too. Yes, just because I'm an adult and I have a fucking 9-to-5 adult job, whatever, I still love you. I still care for you, and I'm still here if you need me. They cooked me today. They cooked me. I'm well done. Surprised I was able to put my clothes on, nigga. I was burnt up. You know what I'm saying? But I there was no need to fight back.
You were hockey puck on a grill?
Yo. Listen, you're so stupid. But I let it happen because if I try to combat it and go back, it's like, no, they got all the ammo. They can keep posting pictures. Oh, but what about this picture? And it's funny because they dug a little deep into my Instagram to find some of the photos. They completely ignored the community stuff, ignored the comedy flyers, went straight to pictures of me doing shit so they could like think it was funny. It's like when they posted the picture of me going like this, I'm like, Heisman. None of them got it because they're stupid. Most of them are girls and they don't watch sports stuff.
They don't.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But anyway.
I love that. I love that.
It was a really nice segment. I like it too.
So have you ever had them try to? I wonder what you would say to them if they were not just in jest, but trying to use it as a weapon.
They were trying to weaponize.
No, they weren't weaponizing it. That was jest. That was more like a test to see how you was gonna react if they could beat you. So, in a different scenario where it wasn't like them just shooting the dozens, what would you do?
Same shit. I'll be like, yo, this is bullying. Why y'all bullying me? But I'm gonna do it with a smile on my face. Because it's funny to watch kids try to like throw you off your rocker. And y'all can't get me. Like I posted that because I'm comfortable with it. You think it's funny because you're uncomfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you're uncomfortable with it.
There was power in your non-response and your non-reaction.
Absolutely, yo, kids are so easy to fucking manipulate, bro. They don't even get it. They are. They're so easy to manipulate. It's like, all right, boom, go ahead, get that off. I posted the cyberbullying thing, and then when they posted the Nollywood, I was like, not the Nollywood effects. Goddamn, that was good. That was a good fucking joke. Really good. Because Nollywood is a real thing, and those movies are terrible. Yo, why are you running? Why are you running? And then when they was like, oh, he's definitely not going to do another meeting, I was like, that's not true. I'm going to meet with y'all in 2 weeks. Y'all do this to me all the time. And like what's hilarious about the Zoom, because we only meet on Zoom, I'll mute them when I feel like they're just talking nonsense because they're teenagers. They be trying to go off and try to tell me about certain life things. I'm like, you guys are, I don't say they're stupid. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to mute you. And I'll mute it and take away their ability to unmute themselves. And I'll watch them in the chat go crazy. 70 to 90 comments, bro.
And they just keep letting you host the Zoom
bro.
meeting? Like, what the hell? They like
behind the scenes.
They don't have each other's emails. I have all the power, bro. It's hilarious.
Oh, my God.
And so when they start talking crazy, I'm like, you know what? I'm muting y'all. No, Wole, don't mute us. I'll mute them. I'll fucking take it away. You can't unmute yourself. And then in the comments, you got shit like, Wole's been mute Wole. He mutes black women all 2022. Free us. Wole is a misogynist. Wole is a misogynist. Wole doesn't like feminism. Dr. Umar would never. They go in the and I'm just watching all of this shit, pal. I'm watching all this shit, and I'm sitting on the screen, grinning like the Joker, nigga, like. Just watching all of this chaos in the comments, and then when I don't even give them a heads up. I don't respond to none of that shit that they write in the chat, and I'll give them the ability to unmute themselves, and I'll wait and watch them keep posting comments, and I'll just sit there and I'll just be like laughing at these goofy ass little niggas, and then one of them will finally figure it out and click the unmute button and be like, hey y'all, he unmuted every single time, bro. Hey y'all, he unmuted us. After they slandered me, they made a t-shirt one day. They made t-shirt? Josh,
bro,
they mocked up a t-shirt. They put my face on it. They screenshotted my fucking profile picture on Zoom, nigga, and on the bottom it was like mute Wole all 2022, and on the back of the shirt he said he doesn't want black women to thrive. Yo, swear to God,
that's wild.
To God, bro, these are the funniest kids. And I love them because, like, keep doing that.
Yes.
Every teacher, every mentor needs to have that relationship with
these
supportive,
kids, bro.
Yeah. Let them do their thing.
Let them get the high.
It ain't gonna hurt you. I'm securing myself, bro. Like, hey, get your shit off.
When I was working at the group home, I was working at a step down, right? And I went from the step down to the staff secure.
Word.
But these people thought that I was a regular staff member coming from a step down who didn't know anything about a staff secure.
Word.
So when I got there, they was like, oh, she knows about a staff secure. Believe me, she knows about a staff secure. So the girl goes to do what she has to do. And I'm like, she gets mad at me because she basically tried to manipulate me into doing something that she wasn't allowed to do.
Okay.
And because I knew the rules, I knew she wasn't allowed to do it. So now she starts attacking me. You fat bitch. You think you're fucking...
Oh, shit.
I said, we both know I'm fat. I'm trying to lose weight. You don't got to talk about it. So then she's like, that's why you're fucking ugly. And I'm like, my mom thinks I'm beautiful.
Yeah. You gotta kill him. Yo, you gotta
kill him with kindness.
And then she's like, she tried to. It got crazy to the point where she was like, all that stuff I said didn't hurt your feelings. I was like, no. I was like, you were upset and that's on you, but you don't even know me.
Exactly.
I said, and you stated things. One was your opinion and one was fact. So why would I be mad at it?
Exactly. If it came from somebody you knew who knew you, it would be different.
The bar, pop, pop.
And like these kids, they know some of me. They know maybe like 40% of who I am. They know that I'm a person who believes in the development of our young people and wants them to thrive and wants to provide spaces for them where they can feel brave and courageous and safe to speak up and share their thoughts and opinions with little to no judgment, but with a lot of pushback because they're stupid.
Is that the lyrics in Coming to America?
No, this nigga, yo, bro, we do not support the views of this nigga Josh. This nigga Josh is wilding. He said, "Is that the yo?"
When you hear yourself like in this playback, I'm just telling you, it just sounded just like.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. I didn't say none of that.
Y'all stay doing that to each other. You did that to him earlier. He just did it back to you.
What? Misremembering what he said type shit?
No, you was making a joke while he was saying something real serious.
That nigga, I didn't say any of those lyrics.
It sounded like I'm like,
and Randy Watson. Randy Watson. And Reverend Brown, I know this man since I was a little boy, and I love him dearly. Reverend Brown. No, I didn't do any of that, bro. But yeah, man, these kids are hilarious. Fuck these kids, though.
Yeah, fuck these kids.
And then fuck that professor. That's what we was talking about.
Just fuck that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd sue both of them. I sue the police department and I sue the professor for.
I think a family's suing Campo.
Oh, listen, no, but sue the professor as well.
Yeah.
Because the professor is a representative of the school.
Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna get shit from her though. She broke.
No, but she can get money from the school.
Oh yeah, sue Campo because that is the school. That's Winston-Salem.
Oh yeah.
That's just crazy, man. Like, if you can't work with young people of color,
campus police have alliance with police throughout the city. In which they reside in.
True.
So it will be a different set of. If they play it right, be a completely different. Different.
They getting 2 checks.
2 different.
She's getting a
cases.
check. They're gonna get a check. We gotta follow that. We gotta remember her name. Google her in like 6 months. She's gonna have some money coming to her because that's fucking ridiculous.
They're gonna remind us. I really don't got much more. What enough to add to it, because honestly, it's just like, hey, if the teacher doesn't know how to let things go, you know what I'm saying, or just be a teacher, that's a mentor, a provider, providing knowledge to the students and learn how to, grow them, then hey, you're in the wrong position.
Exactly.
Now, people do it because nepotism is a thing, and people think that they're gonna be Miss Honey off of Matilda, and all the kids are gonna want to behave for them. But if you're a dickhead, if you're unhealed, if you are sensitive,
definitely unhealed.
If you are into power and control, you can't work with kids.
No.
Because that goes vastly against their learning, and they've seen a whole bunch of different adults. So they're like, why are you like this? Let me challenge you. And people who struggle with those things do not like to be challenged. I like to go to work and be challenged.
You brave. I don't
mind being challenged, but I also want the kids. I just want the kids to be themselves, man. Like, if you can't be yourselves in front of mom and dad, be yourselves here. And if you need anything, if you need to talk about some serious shit, I'm also here as well.
Right.
I'm the opposite. I just want to be invisible, say hi, bye.
Because you don't like kids, and that's fine.
No, I work with the youth before, especially in church. Those church kids are wild, especially with the commentaries and shit on the side. Like, I'm like, but
it's a lot. Yo, kids are a lot. That's why I don't want any.
Well,
but with Mimi, what I learned so far, having kingship over her is like, you really gotta have patience. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, I am one very patient dude, especially with family. But when I try to provide that to other kids and see how they just don't understand that, in a sense, it's just like, I'm like, nah, this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? When I see it's not for me, I just gracefully walk back and let someone else take over, because it's just like, I tried, but it wasn't meant to be.
The difference between you and that professor is that The professor is the type of person to get into an argument with someone who clearly doesn't understand what they're saying. They're the type of person to get in an argument with someone because they're speaking Indian and they're speaking Spanish. And you know how to step back and be like, all right, I'm gonna step out of this because this could go left. That professor wants to go left. And the people that I named are people who are insecure or struggle with things and have not come to a point where they can understand that opposition is not necessarily a threat.
True that.
And when you can't recognize that, you want to get into fights. You're looking for an opportunity to prove yourself.
Or just use her power because, like calling the police. And I said I didn't have no more add-ons, but for some reason I'm still.
We got that. When we go off topic, we take the fuck off, and then we relate it back. I was so like, yo, you guys really cover all the bases,
but I'm like, yo, it's like she really wanted to display her power in a sense, because honestly, if you call one police officer and he hear your side, hear the student side, be like, all right, this is just like among yourself. But then you be like, oh, this dude is not giving the result I want. Go get the supervisor. He only listened to the teacher. And then he shows up, arrest the girl. You know what I'm saying? Not escort her. Not be like, hey, please get up. Let's walk out. No. It's just handcuff. Let's go. It's like, and I think you quoted, if you apologize, I could make this disappear. What? That's a sign of power.
Power and control.
Yo, I'll be like,
that man is all about
to a black teenager.
That man is all about power and control. If you ask me, what he walked into was a woman or a man. Was the professor a woman or a man?
A woman.
A woman who looked like him, who looked at his mom, who looked at his aunt, versus somebody who looked differently from him, and he had to show that he was all for his aunt and his mom. So he was willing, more than willing, happy to do whatever needed to happen within that moment to prove his, whatever.
Yep.
And
he fucked up.
It's just
he
crazy.
Fucked up. It's just crazy. The teacher really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like the student. Just believe what was right. You know what I'm saying? They receive.
They
receive a syllabus.
The police officer, and I'd sue the professor.
Oh yeah, no. And she's gonna get her bit, but like she just did exactly what the syllabus says. A presentation final must be probably 50% of your final grade. You don't show up, you don't present, you're probably gonna get an F. Like the girl was not wrong. She followed her side of the bargain. Unfortunately, the teacher was just bitter, and hopefully she got hers. Karma is a bitch.
Oh, karma comes back. Comes back.
Full swinging, left,
yes,
right.
It does.
So what's the next topic?
Last topic is your topic. White Saturday.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what it is, nigga. That's the name of the movie. That's the name of a movie, a reboot called Saturday, which is a play on Friday. That was conjured up by some random white people on social media with Jamie Lee Curtis as Craig's mom, Pete Davidson as Smokey, Colin Joseph's Craig,
Steve Martin as
Mr. Willie Jones, which is hilarious. I think Janae Aiko is the crackhead bitch, Felicia.
Oh, Kat Dennings as Donna. Oh my God, yes. Scarlett Johansson as Debbie. Ariana Grande as Joy. Will Ferrell as Big One.
Yo, so stupid. Steve Buscemi as Ezel. That's hilarious, bro.
Oh, you get
Ryan Reynolds as Pastor Cleaver. Sandra Bullock as Mrs. Parker.
Whoa, this is crazy. Ariana Grande as Joy. Though.
That's what I said. As Joy, yeah. Oh, I thought she was Felicia. My bad. Anna Faris as Felicia. Wow, Anna Faris would be the crackhead. That's funny.
They posted something, right? It was who was
Anna
it?
Faris posted something?
No. They posted something with Anna Faris included in it. It was like, tell me which one of these are Margot Robbie, and
no one got it right.
Listen, or you can't tell me this is all not Margot Robbie, and Anna Faris was in there. Mm-hmm. And they all look exactly the same.
Yeah, it's just white women with blonde hair look exactly the same. Rebel Wilson as Rita / Janet Jackson.
Peter Dinklage as Mr. Parker, and then Coco Ice-T wife as Mrs. Parker.
Yeah, she don't even got enough ass for that. Jack Harlow as Hector. Yo, what's up, Smokey?
Smokey.
Jennifer Coolidge as Joanne Smokey's mom.
I'm tripping off Will Ferrell as Big Worm.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm mad at John Cena being Debo though. That's like, come on.
He's
man.
fucking huge though, bro.
Nah, he lost a lot of muscle mass now.
He's still lean.
Right now, he's wrestling Roman Reigns, and he's skinny as
Yeah,
fuck.
but he's not even the bully of.
He's wrestling. It's a tag
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
It's him and
Kevin Owens.
him and KO versus
The
the honorary Oos. I pay versus the honorary Oos and the tribal master.
If you're not feeling Uzi, I would change his name to Sammy Oos. I was like,
yo, that shit. They killing me with the Oos shit, bro. Like, they gotta relax. You know what I watched today? Completely off topic. First off, I would watch this movie only to make fun of it. So that's my answer. Would you watch it? All right, boom.
Oh, listen.
Love the idea.
Whoever put this together is gonna be like super bad. It's gonna be one of those cult favorites where you're
Absolutely.
like, they're just fucking.
It's a cult classic for
and
white
just
people.
Laugh.
Yeah, because
It's really
Sandra
good.
Bullock as Miss Parker, you need to pick a white woman with a little more ass. But other than that, it's okay. It's
And
okay.
first of all, Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. All right.
Man, she's old and wrinkly.
Yeah.
You said R.I.P.?
Yeah. Her career.
Okay, all right. I think she's still alive.
She is still alive.
No, her career.
But she's an older woman,
Yeah.
right?
She ain't
Who fits the description of
Miss Parker.
Almost died.
Miss Parker.
She's geriatric. She's geriatric. So we would need. I don't think there's a white woman that exists that got that type of
Hey,
ass.
yo.
naturally.
So that's why you go for the titties. So,
Yeah.
so you go for Coco.
Yeah.
Coco,
True.
okay.
Because she got them
Okay.
big, amazingly fake titties that
But-
Neo touched for no money because Ice-T is a gangster or pimp. Anyway,
But having that little man as
Against the
Mr. Parker, though, that's hilarious.
that's hilarious. And then, you black devil. He got you white devil. You gotta call him a white devil when he breaks the window with the brick. What the fuck were we just about to? Oh, wrestling, nigga.
Yes.
I rewatched the fucking the WrestleMania match between The Rock and Stone Cold after this nigga
Classics.
became after he became
Mr. Hollywood.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, all the feels. First off, you got this nigga giving Stone Cold a Stone Cold stunner.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes into the match. Then you got the Stone Cold giving this nigga a rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No disqualification. We have to talk about Earl Hebner as a ref. We gotta talk about how that nigga was a menace, bro. And they gave no fucks. Yo, Bre, these niggas are wrestling, right? When the match was over, because The Rock, spoiler alert, The Rock won the match.
Yeah.
And they let him
20
win the
years
match.
later.
Yeah, they let him win the match. Yeah, but some people probably, who the fuck know? But anyway, The Rock won the match, right? And then when wrestlers are in the ring together, they talk to each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The cameras purposely don't zoom in on their mouth because they don't want you to see them communicating to each
almost
other.
consistently talking
Exactly.
shit to each other.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're always talking to each other about different moves and whatever. And I also watched Stone Cold's Hot Ones episode 2 days ago when he was on there with Shawn Evans. And when a wrestler says, "Let's go home," that means do your finisher, pin me, let's get the fuck out of here.
mhm.
And Stone Cold's worst match, well, it wasn't his worst match. One of the matches where he shit himself, he shat himself. He got slammed by Yokozuna, and he's like, hey, yo, let's go home. And let's go home means, nigga, do your shit, and let's get the pin me, and let's get the I shit. Like, it was, nigga, he fully shat in all of his briefs. His classic Stone Cold
Trunks.
like
yeah.
that shit's crazy. And he says, "Let's go home." And Yoko said, "Okay, bro." Yokozuna is the father of Rikishi, who's the father of the Usos.
Yep.
Which is crazy that their whole family.
That family really created a
Yo,
legacy over there.
Yo.
They're all wrestlers, dog. Yokozuna is like The Rock's dad's brother or first cousin. All of them niggas are related,
From the
bro.
mom's side.
From the mom's side. All of them niggas are related.
They're all
Third
Hawaiian,
generation.
Polynesian.
No,
Samoan.
no. They're Samoan.
They're Samoan.
I said Polynesian.
Yeah. They're
No,
all
you're good,
Samoan.
you're good.
And they're all third generation.
Yep.
The Rock is third generation. The Usos are third generation because it was Yokozuna, then it was Rikishi, and then they're Rikishi's sons. And all three of his sons are wrestlers. The daughter is not. That shit is crazy. But anyway, I bring all of that up to say that when this nigga beat him and pinned him with he did 4 stunners in the match, 2 back to back, like a minute apart. Earl Hebner was like trying to like check on Stone Cold. He was in character. He's the only ref to ever do this. He was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Steve? Are you okay?" And then The Rock just went, "Nigga." he said, "I'm sorry, mate. I was trying to get you to look at me." He's just like, "Nigga, that wasn't a personal nigga."
It's okay.
He put,
Bree woke up from her. She was like, "Wait a minute."
Because when I said Polynesian, I was talking about that group of people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Samoan is Polynesian.
Ah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you went deep in history for that.
Okay.
No, I just looked because I was like, isn't that the same thing?
Maybe.
I don't fucking know. I mean, it's called Samoa now. It was Polynesian a long time ago. But you were right. I didn't push
I
you.
was listening to you, though.
No, I know.
I know.
But it woke her up. She was like, wait, what?
Earl Hebner was like, "Are you okay, Steve?" And then The Rock was just like, "Nigga, get the fuck out of here." He's like, "You good?" Yo, good fucking match, nigga. Good shit. This shit was good. This shit, we did great. This shit. Like, always wanted to, you finally let me beat you. They finally wrote it in. And like, he was like saying that type of shit to him.
Yeah, 3
and then
matches.
He was just like, "Yeah, good shit, bro. Good shit. Because he never won at WrestleMania.
Mm-mm.
That was his first win. And it had to be against the nigga that he beefed with the most. And Stone Cold is he's my GOAT when it comes to rap. He's my personal GOAT. The Kevin Owens match last year at WrestleMania was mids. I feel like he waited way too long. I don't understand why this nigga waited 19 years to wrestle.
He wasn't medically clear.
Huh?
He's not medically clear to wrestle like that.
I know, but like he waited 19 years still.
Because the science to like fix the nerve in his body was not yet invented until in the 2010s.
Trash.
Do you know who I think would kill it in wrestling?
Who?
Mike Tyson.
He did.
He wrestled for a little bit. He didn't really wrestle. He was a special guest referee. Was it Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels?
Oh, yeah. When he
was Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels?
I don't remember him having a wrestling match.
No. He didn't wrestle.
He was like more of a special guest.
If he went into wrestling instead of boxing, I think
oh,
he'd be happy.
Wow.
Oh, you mean switching the careers completely?
Nah. Mike did the right thing.
Nah, yeah. He's a fucking savage, bro.
Mike.
He's like a wild hyena.
Yeah.
He's like a wild hyena who's the leader of a pack of wild hyenas.
And his post interviews and everything is legendary.
This motherfucker said, he said, I am God. I am this. I am this. I want to eat his children. All praise to Allah. Hey, yo, you Muslim now, nigga? I saw you eating pork chops yesterday. Mike Tyson, he is the most... I'm afraid of Mike Tyson.
My back is broken.
Yo, he said, the commentator asked shit about his back. He said, "Mike, was this your hardest fight ever? You know what I mean? You're heavyweight, lightweight in your career, professional, amateur." He said, "I broke my back. My back is broken." What is it, Mike? Is it a spine, a vertebrae? It's spinal.
Mike would never got that freedom in the WWE. Never.
Bro. No, I stand by my, and I think there's wrestlers like this. I stand by my statement that I think that somebody told Mike Tyson that they was going into the ring and they was just gonna play. And every time he goes into the ring, he thinks they're playing until somebody hits him too hard.
No, that would have been bad for the brand. WWE would go out of business because he'll be beating everybody up. That guy. Mike Tyson is literally a Rottweiler, pit bull, Doberman Pinscher
AKA
mix.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
That's a Brock.
Okay, all right.
That's a Brock Lesnar.
Nah, Brock is, he's not a good wrestler. He's trash. That's why he had to go into the UFC.
And still became heavyweight.
No, he had no nigga. He walks around.
He did football. He did the wrestling, and
he was trash in football, garbage wrestler. He was solid in the UFC, solid walking around at 325, having to cut weight down to 265. But he never fought John Jones. He would have lost. bad because he's not that good. He's just again. But I'm not taking anything from him. He's this dude is like 6'8", and he walks around at 350 pounds, all muscle, even though it's steroid-induced muscle.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. He's huge. This nigga is bigger than Terry Crews. Terry Crews had like a 7 or 8 year NFL career on steroids. Every nigga in the 90s is on steroids. And to tell you they weren't, they're lying. Shannon Sharpe is probably one of the few niggas that I will give a pass, but even he was on steroids. There's no way he wasn't.
Ain't that milk?
You know what I'm saying? Especially for him to look the way he does right now at 51, 52 years old. Steroids, bro.
They ain't testing him.
They don't.
Just to say, Skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
Come on.
Skip. Yo, how did y'all feel about that? Did y'all see that? When Skip when he took the low blow on Shannon and told him to put
we talked about that last week.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
We did. All right, but just making sure. I was a little
I was
drunk.
like, wait, what?
I thought you was gonna get praise for the Shay Shay Club interview with Prime Time.
Deion oh my God, incredible, bro. Did you watch it?
Not fully.
Did you watch it?
No.
Ah, man. Anyway, in that interview, he addresses everything. And so, like, when motherfucking black people are like, oh, you sold us a dream. He said, what did I sell? What exactly did I sell? I didn't sell anything. I said I was going to come here. I achieved everything I said I was going to. I'm going to come here, and we're going to win. I'm a winner. I don't lose. He was right. They lost 3 games the first season, 2 games the second season, undefeated this season until the championship in which they lost. He said they didn't buy because it's called the Celebrity Bowl. Why would the HBCU call their championship game the Celebrity Bowl? It's so stupid.
Damn.
And that's a testament to how trash we are as HBCUs. But like he exposed so much. He exposed the stealing that we talked about happening rampantly, nigga. Like a lot. He said they over here talking about, oh, we thought you was all in. He said, both of my sons on the football team, my daughter playing basketball, my wife there, my mother there, even my dog is in the who all in. And he put it back on us. How many of them are donating to HBCUs? I'll be the first one to not raise my hand. Not me. But I also am one of the first people to not judge. Because just you being there, I understood the impact, my nigga. HBCU sports are in a much better place with him having gone there, committed 3 years, and leaving. I preferred him doing the 4, but that's just my personal taste. Yeah. If he did the 4, whatever. He
finished the whole class.
Yeah, he did his whole contract. Okay, cool, awesome. But what I loved about his Shannon Sharpe Club Shay Shay interview, it starts. The first 3 minutes is him getting his leg massage from his medical condition because he had a really, really, really bad blood clot. He had several blood clots, but he had a really bad one that needed to be operated on. And because of that, on his left leg, he only has 3 toes. And then there's a huge scar. You can see the bone. The skin that's over a little strip of bone. And there was like a masseuse that was massaging his leg and massaging his foot and his feet. Before they even got into the interview, he was like literally in the treatment room, and he allowed Shannon to like record all of this, and Shannon was making all kinds of toe jokes, and it was
I bet
he was just like,
country
yo
ass
man,
mofo.
are you sure you can get your foot in? Like he was saying all kinds of stuff. I'm
That's
like,
some
yo,
country shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the country boy.
Shannon is so disrespectful, bro. And yo, what I'm gonna start saying to y'all when y'all stop just saying some wild shit, I'm just gonna tell y'all ain't no good. Because he don't swear in TV. I gotta give him respect for never ever smoking weed or doing any drugs or drinking alcohol. He's never done that. Ever. He says he's never done that. I believe him. Because everything that he says is rooted in his religion and his Christianity and God. And I think that's corny, but I understand why.
So all that props that he had with the model, the black in his mouth.
He didn't do any of that, bro. He smoked cigars and shit, but he never drank alcohol. Floyd Mayweather never drank alcohol. Still beats women. Like, it's possible, nigga.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Sir, you're not just gonna. You're not. So here's what we're not gonna do.
I'm not trying to do whatever you.
No, we're not gonna just speed past like you did. Just say that shit.
Like,
listen.
what?
He never put anything that's gonna alter his state of mind in his body, but he is still a woman beater. I acknowledge that. Deion Sanders never beat no woman. He never did drugs. He never fucking drank alcohol.
So you're saying people are who they are?
Yeah, and he said, "You ain't no good." He said, "You ain't no good. You ain't no good." And his fingers are weird because he been like fucking tackling men all day. So his index fingers overhead.
They're like crooked up.
This is how
their own game
when he goes like that. He's like, Shannon, you know me for a long time, Shannon. I did. Yeah, Skip. I did. Skip. Yo, them niggas was funny.
He said I did.
I did.
Here's a question for you guys too. Avatar 2. You guys seen it yet?
Tomorrow. No. I'm going tomorrow. Did you see it?
Well, of course not. But
let's go. Me, you, and light-skinned Corey.
Yeah, heavens, no, I'm not gonna waste 3 hours in that shit.
You're gonna wait. What if I pay?
Josh said heavens.
You said the same thing about Wakanda
He
Forever.
said heavens no.
I saw that 3 times. I saw that twice before I went to.
And we were supposed to do
on the podcast, you said that all of you guys were going with your moms and that he was supposed to bring somebody with him. That didn't happen.
Teresa, she stunned.
Who cares? You was going anyway.
It's true, but he wasn't gonna go.
But I'm not here to collect receipts.
I think he wanted to go with. Never mind.
Hey yo!
Wow. No. I have not been supporting the theaters 2022 in general.
Why?
So personally, it's just like I don't really got time for that. Like personally, I don't see myself like sitting down and watch 2 hour, 3 hour films anymore.
I feel you on that. And they're all 3 hours too. Like the Whitney Houston movie is 190 minutes, nigga.
That's not.
That shit is 3 hours and 10 minutes.
But my original reason of bringing up Avatar 2.
First of all, it's 3 movies.
But the original reason why I brought up Avatar 2 is because their box office number came in from like the premiere.
Yeah, they needed to make $2 billion, right?
They needed to make $2 billion. Ended up with about
they
like
did not make it. They like 463 or something like that.
Yeah,
something to that effect. 463 million. They needed to make $2 billion.
In the first weekend.
Right. So continue your point. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
It's like, what's your thoughts on like the movie not?
They said
matching.
in order to cut that, in order to bring in the revenue that they need, they're gonna release an extended version.
Yes.
Or a director's cut, which is 9 hours worth of Avatar content.
No way.
In the theaters.
Would you do it? Would you do it? That's a whole shift.
As long. So
no bathroom breaks, just you.
No. Fuck you.
And wait. The director said
no 30-minute break, no bathroom, no tens. Just
no. You have to. If it's So here's the thing. I'm a movie guy.
He sure is. Yep.
I went to go see Hateful Eight. It's a 4-hour film in theaters. At the 1 hour and 50-minute mark, they give you an intermission, 15 minutes. Bathroom, drinks, snacks, whatever you need to do. If they do that, they have to build in intermissions, at least 2 of them. At least.
At that point, is it not a TV show at the movie theater?
It doesn't matter. If I'm paying for one movie and not 3 different movies, I'm fine with it. If I'm paying,
but you've been paying for 3 movies since they moved movie tickets up from $10. You were paying for 3 movies because right now it's like what?
I don't think
how
about
much is
it
it
like
right
that.
now?
It's like for this movie you have to watch it in 3D.
And how much is it?
Nah, my guy saw it in 2D and he said it was decent.
How much was it though?
Because you watch it in 2D, he's cheap.
How much is 3D?
Long. It doesn't matter.
How much is 3D?
In 2D,
20 and change.
That shit is it's not 20 and change, bro.
It's 20 and change.
No, it's not, nigga.
3D Max and all that shit.
Oh no. 3D Max is not that. Even that, no, that's wrong.
Wow.
So to watch the movie in 2D is like $13. To watch it in 3D is $16.50. I know this because I'm at the movies all the time. He hasn't been to the movies since.
Black people call that $20. I just want you to know.
Listen, that's fine.
I just want you to understand.
Round it up. $20 for one person. I'll eat lunch before I go there, nigga. They ain't getting no money from me outside of like an $8 drink. It's fine. But I'm spending a total of $30 to go watch that film. That's it.
You're an early adapter. when it comes to movies.
No, I just
and I
love,
respect that.
I love movies, and I love being part of history. And this, to me, we've been waiting for this movie for. I've been waiting for. I'm not gonna say
years.
I've been waiting for this movie 15, 16 years. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it. I want. And first off,
your price range was off too.
What was it?
Adults is $13 to $16.50 just for a 2D movie, and then if we go into
3D,
3D is between $16.50 to $20.
I said $16.50. Are you crazy?
You said 16, but also
I said $16.50.
It ranges. Also, it could be higher, close to $20.
It's not going to be higher. If you go to any Cinema Deluxe, any Showcase Cinema Deluxe, a ticket for a 3D fucking movie is $16.50. Period. And I'm a Showtime. I got a show pass, whatever the fuck.
Oh, so you got the fucking discount then?
No, I don't get the discount. I accrue points for every time I go see a movie, which is why I go see a lot of movies.
Which is a discount that's you stay loyal and you'll get the discount versus if you're a loyalty member and you automatically get a discount, they're like, please come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you got to spend money to get money off on everything. And then it's just like having a card to like D'Angelo's or Papagino's or whatever.
Yeah,
the more money you spend, the more money you'll get for free to purchase.
100 points give you free cookies.
Exactly. No, 100 points will give you $5 free. And that's a small
Subway
sandwich.
20 points to $1?
Huh?
20 points to $1?
It is what it is, yo.
Damn.
At Showtime, at Showcase, you got the Showtime pass.
How many points did you say?
If I spend $100 at Showtime,
Subway was 100 points for like one cookie.
No. D'Angelo's is giving you a free sandwich with that. But at the movie theater, right?
Yeah.
If I spend $100, because that's what it is, it's $1 per point. If I spend $100 in one sitting on snacks and tickets and all that shit, and I swipe my card for all of that shit, I got about $40 to play with the next time I go. Which means if I go by myself, like I did when I binge watched Captain Marvel and Infinity War in the same fucking day. Captain Marvel was it Infinity War or Endgame? Yo, I spent 7 hours at the Providence Place movie theater. Never do that shit again.
No,
because
after 5 hours, parking ticket goes all the way up to like 18 or some shit like that.
Oh, I paid the full thing. I spent $20 on parking, right? I spent $20 on parking.
Said, Jesus. He clutched his pearls. Josh is clutching his pearls.
It was my pay week, Josh. I was good.
Real.
I had $100 put aside. I knew it was gonna be a long day. The only thing that pissed me off is I paid like $35 for 3 glizzies and a drink, and I was heated, nigga. But anyway, I watched Captain Marvel from like 1 p.m. to 3:30-ish or 3:45.
Sounds right.
As soon as I got out of that, I went right back and I bought lunch. So I had the 3 glizzies, I had the drink, whatever. That fucking disgusting, nigga. And then I left Captain Marvel and I was like, oh shit, Infinity War, let's go. And I went into that shit right after. I had like a 30-minute break in between films. Went into that, refilled my cup, nigga. I was in Infinity War. The opening when Thor when fucking Thanos kills Loki, I'm like, this nigga Thanos ain't playing. Who is this nigga?
Made Hulk.
Where's he from? Yo, he made Hulk quit. If this is wrestling, I quit match. This nigga Bruce Banner can't come around no more. Nope. He said, I quit, nigga. I'm not coming outside. Well, like,
no.
Hulk, come out. We need you. He said, no. He made the Hulk quit, nigga. He beat his listen. He gave the Hulk a beating only a nigga in the UFC can do. Like, he beat that nigga like John Jones on his rise to prominence. He beat that nigga's ass.
It's like a pro wrestler versus an actual UFC fighter, and then Thanos is that UFC fighter and destroyed him.
Then he chokes this nigga's brother out, blue, in front of him, and throws his goofy ass body out of fucking. Then, and phases out. That was the beginning of the movie, nigga. After I just watched Captain Marvel and found out Sam Jackson was a fucking Skrull. I was like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? And then we watched the movie. I'm like, oh shit, Spider-Man's helping Iron Man. Oh shit, they're in space. Oh shit, Ebony Maw's dead. Oh shit, the Guardians are gonna... it was nigga. My heart was like boo 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 boo, and the whole time I'm like, yo, nigga, I've been in this theater for 5 hours.
Damn.
Halfway through, I'm like, yo, I've been here for 5 hours because Infinity War is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Captain Marvel is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
And
I was in that bitch
hours.
the whole day, nigga. I was in there the whole fucking day. So I say all that to say, I would 100% watch the 9-hour thing on some Shia LaBeouf
God
shit.
bless your soul.
I would do it, but they would have to have the intermissions built in. So, like, after the first 2.5, give me a 15-minute break. Let me run to the bathroom, piss.
That's why I said when it comes to movies, you're an early adapter.
I listen, movies, for me, just like audiobooks, it's an escape. And I like being a part of history. This is a fucking historic film. I'm hearing that the visual effects are out of this world. And a lot of this movie was filmed in a fucking dome in a privately built pool that's also in a dome. They're underwater the whole fucking movie. The actors are. With little helmets and fucking microphones, and they're underwater the whole movie. The name of the movie is Avatar, Way of the Water, or whatever the fuck. They're underwater. They're literally in a pool that has a dome over a cover where they're swimming and on all of this submarine shit. The whole movie. I have to watch that. I have to.
I'm just very excited just to read your story post of the movie, because if it's a letdown,
he's an early adapter.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just when you
boys
fall
and girls,
on
children of all ages,
life
get your popcorn ready, because those 90 seconds on IG is gonna be the funniest.
No,
shit
I
ever.
got y'all. I'm not gonna disappoint. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, yo, this shit was amazing.
Either it was amazing or it was trash.
Disappointing.
There's no in between.
Garbage.
I'm gonna let them know.
There's no in
El
between.
garbage. I'm gonna let niggas know if it's trash.
Little Mermaid was better.
Yo.
Caliente garbage. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Hot garbage in Spanish.
Caliente
nigga.
basura,
I can hear you
nigga.
now. Caliente basura.
Absolutely. But I don't think it's gonna be that. I'm gonna be like, God damn. It really was worth waiting 9 years for Sam Worthington to be in an acting movie again.
I don't know. Sequels don't really do that well, though.
We'll see.
Sister Act 2 is one of the...
It's
Godfather 2.
Toy Story 2, I give that.
Toy Story 2, 3, and 4. Amazing.
I don't go that far. But Incredible 2 didn't
Woody
deliver.
Woody became a lost toy, nigga. Woody became a lost toy.
Everybody
and
knows.
got his original pussy back. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
His original pussy?
Yes.
Hey, yo.
Bo Peep. Bo Peep was like, yo, after Andy left me, nigga, I just came out of the street.
I feel like action movies with the main character has to save his woman is the male version of rom-coms.
Probably, but why are you being so personal? I don't understand.
I'm not being personal. I'm telling you exactly what it is, because it's the male version of rom-coms.
You might be right. Last thing I want to say. Christian McCaffrey got robbed. He should be in the fucking Pro Bowl. And that's all I got to say about that.
Oh, shit.
He got robbed, nigga.
He was out for a couple...
Nigga, he had the most all-purpose yards of any running back in the NFL. Number one, he should be in the Pro Bowl. That's it.
He started with... Well, as a 49ers, I could see the argument, but with the Panthers, his season didn't start that great.
It's not about that. And that's probably how they fucking measured it.
Yeah.
It's about who got the stats to go to the Pro Bowl. A game that's meaningless. He still should be there, though.
I mean, like, they got all of the Philadelphia Eagles up in that bitch.
Fuck them niggas.
8 players. God bless them.
And your boy Zach LaVine wants to come to my Lakers. That was good news.
What?
Yeah.
I heard the Mavs. No.
Somebody close to the Bulls said he's been wanting to come to the Lakers. And
everybody wants to be a Laker.
Yep.
They're 10th place ass Lakers. Like, I don't know.
They're not even 10th. They're 13th. Put respect on her name. Put respect on her name, nigga. And we're only 1 game out of. We're 3 games out of.
Because of the tideways you have with
the
LA.
West is trash. It's hard. The West is hard. It don't even matter though. But yeah, yo, justice for Christian McCaffrey's white ass and McCaffrey's son, who was Shannon Sharp's teammate on the championship Super Bowl winning Denver Broncos in '98. Yeah, that's all I got. What else y'all got? Until we'll be back next week for New Year's. Before New Year's.
Prayer for Tory Lanez.
We ain't praying for him. Fuck that nigga, yo.
I'm just praying for him. And his kid who had to endure that court case, that whole day session. Pray for him.
Shout out to Meg. Fuck Tory for lying.
Look, I'm praying for better choices in 2023. That's what I'm praying for. I don't have time because Tory Lanez
lied.
Has a lot of audacity.
Yeah.
And he
made 3 albums about not shooting her.
I thought one of them he
3. No.
One of them confessed. So I remember a podcast saying that he confessed. Like
he never confessed. He was vehemently opposed to confessing. Daystar, the album that's named after him, the whole album he talks about everything but him shooting her, and says, "I was in love with Kylie. I wanted to have a threesome with you and her, and you got mad at me for that, and and that's what started the argument." He talked about all of this stupid shit. Now this nigga is about to go to jail.
22 years, 3 felony.
Up to. He's probably gonna do a year, or a couple. He's
gonna
do a couple years and pay.
If he's account for all 3 charges, is 22. What's pushed out?
He'll do a year or 2, and then they're gonna deport his goofy ass.
So do we start playing his music? You know what I'm saying? Is it similar
we knew, nigga, he went platinum like a month ago. Because niggas is ignorant and niggas love to not believe women. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of this, and I apologize to Megan because I started to feel like, why would you drop your initial charges against this nigga when you were suing him if he's guilty? And I understand why she did that now. Because the DA of Los Angeles, Garcon, or whatever the fuck his name is, they spun the block on this goofy ass nigga and was like, we coming with all the facts, nigga. You're not going to be able to escape this. And as long as the jury is not stupid, they're going to convict your dumbass.
And they did.
He told her to dance, bitch, before he shot at her feet.
Megan said she didn't tell the cops what happened because she didn't want to see another black man shot and killed by police.
She said that as soon as it came out.
She said that as soon as it came out. And I think the issue that I have is everybody in the trial who was on Tory's side were formerly working for Megan. And to me, that's a defamation. A defamation is a last resort. If you're trying to defame the character of the person who's bringing the charges, then you're not basing your argument in fact. And that becomes a problem. Because you ever seen 2 people argue and one person's talking facts and the other person's trying to defame the other person? What does that look like?
Skipping Shannon Sharp last week. Yeah, and like, again, all of this, and this is what makes me so mad about black people sometimes. All of this stem from Megan sleeping with Tory, knowing that her best friend, who was implicated in the trial, had a crush on Tory. And him saying, yo, tell her the truth. Why are you fucking lying? We fuck. It's fine. We've been fucking. You see the picture of them at the award show and you throwing your ass back and his little ass has got his hands up like this. We can assume that there's sexual chemistry there.
Bro, they was doing the most. And she got on Gayle King and said...
And lied. With Tory? No, I didn't sleep with him. Bitch, you sucked the fucking cum out of his dick.
I don't know if she did, nor do you.
She did that.
Nor do you.
I do.
We know they did some. They was definitely doing some shit.
Megan Thee Stallion always rapping about doing something to niggas. I know. You want to pretend to be a prude? That's on you.
I'm not pretending shit.
That's your prerogative as a black woman who's conservative.
First of all, cool. I'm not pretending shit.
You are. You are. It's cool. And it's cool. I'm gonna let you play that role on this.
So maybe we're gonna talk more about this next week.
Next week we're gonna talk about whatever we fucking want. It'll be our last episode of 2022.
Is the idea of like our top 5 favorite albums could be one of those?
Top 10.
Yeah, let's do 5.
No, top 10.
What if we all have similar like favorite albums?
So first of all, we're not, because I know you don't.
What if an artist I like didn't drop an album this year?
We're not. Josh, I know you don't listen to what I listen to, and I know Bre, she all R&B. So we're gonna do top 5 albums of the year.
Not with the read. First of all,
Yeah,
stop telling
right.
people my business.
Yeah.
Okay.
First off,
Yeah.
are you mad that I'm accurate, or are you mad that I said
She
it?
just like exposed. She's like,
Yeah,
hey, let me cover up.
They don't know
like,
till they get my
Top
car.
5 songs of the year, top 5
Ooh.
albums of the year,
Okay,
top 5
okay.
artists of the year.
Okay.
Come prepared with those things.
Okay.
And
I
then
like that.
also
I like that.
top moments of the year.
Oh,
For
And-
you, for celebrities, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
If
Top
that's,
5 moments
wait,
in
wait,
the culture.
Well, wait, if that's the standard, then every time there's an album that's dropped that we enjoy, we have to make sure that we're sharing it within the chat.
That's fine. Moving forward, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
But for this year, top 5 albums, top 5 artists, top 5 moments in the culture, and then just like top 5 moments from the whole entire year. The
5, 5,
whole
5.
year. Huh?
555.
555.
All right.
5555. 5555.
What was the four of them then?
5555. Top 5 albums, top 5 artists, top 5 moments from the culture, hip hop culture, and top 5
Okay.
moments for the whole year. So we're covering political landscape, we're covering civic engagement,
whatever we want.
whatever for the
I love
whole
it.
year. That's
love
what
it.
we're gonna
Okay.
come in and talk about.
It's about
And
to be a
then-
long ass podcast.
No, it ain't gonna be that long. And then we're gonna end with our goals for next year.
Yeah.
So have those ready. Minimum of 3.
that sounds good.
You know what?
Minimum
we should,
of 3.
We should also address what our goals were for this year that we set.
We just did that.
'Cause-
We did that this episode.
By responding to the first episode of this year of the podcast.
Yeah.
So,
We didn't do that. We didn't make our goals for this podcast. Did we do that? I don't even know, nigga. Shit, it don't matter. All
my
we
God.
gotta do is set 3 goals. You want niggas to go back and listen to 2 podcasts in a week? Like niggas got
Just say
jobs.
yes. Just say yes.
Nah,
You can't.
I'll do it, but nah.
So you guys heard the
Oh my
ending
God.
of the episode.
yes, and at this time we'd like to ask Bre Bre to ask you the favor that.
Well,
she
before
asked.
she does, please make sure to follow us respectfully in our social media. You can follow me on the J Entertainment _15, but I gotta change that shit after today's conversation. So
You gotta change it from what?
I gotta make it more less writing for the
His
the
fans.
clients
Yeah.
in order for them to be able to find my work. So
Nigga, it's 11:26.
yes, it is.
Fuck.
Well, where can they find you?
Water stand up on everything, man. Twitter, Instagram, Lee Wole on Facebook, but don't follow me on there because
He'll block your ass.
anything. I don't post anything. Bre Bre, what you got for these niggas? What you want to tell them? Make it quick.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at bbrittle.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you need them
And
to do?
I want to take a moment. I know we talked about a lot during this episode, and I know that there were left, right, up, down, come around, but when we jump off topic, we go off topic far, and then we bring it right back. Your favorite podcaster can never. So what I need you to do, right, is take the time. I'm not going to ask you to reach in your wallet. I'm not going to ask you to use your thumbprint to tap and pay. I'm not going to ask you to check your car for change. I'm going to ask you to tell a friend
A friend
of a friend.
of a friend.
I want you to tell a friend
Tell a
to
friend.
tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're picking up coffee. Go to the Dunkin' Donuts and say, hey, you listen to the pregame podcast now? Oh, all right. That's what I want you to do. Just spread good news. I saw a person in the supermarket who had such good news that she felt the need to pass something to me about the good news that she felt. You see, missionaries out in the street.
Yep.
And I'm not asking them to be missionaries. I'm asking them to share. Because different people need to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
And you need something to converse about that actually makes sense. The pregame podcast makes sense. We talk about 3 things. Somebody asked you what we talk about? We talk about real shit, fuck shit, and current events.
I know you heard that.
All the time.
All right. You heard what she said. Follow us, episode 292, Pregame Podcast. Last episode of the year next week. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we're going to see you motherfuckers next week. Until then, Peace.
Feliz Navidad.
What's going on, my people? This is Wole from the Pregame Podcast. We appreciate your support. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to us on Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, and wherever you listen to podcasts. We love y'all. And until next time, peace.